Caleb got weapons. It ain't no excuse for how you been playing.
Well, of course, like he's a rookie. So I gotta take it with a grain of salt sometimes. Like I don't expect him to just show up and
I don't either. But when y'all get to popping that generational and talking Mahomes and all that, I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear that shit.
Here's the thing, J. Will. No, J. Will. He was talking a lot. That's what I'm saying. He hyping himself up. So.
Yeah, and then when you get more, they was talking CJ Stroud, and then you get more help on offense than any rookie I've ever seen in my entire life. Probably that any rookie has ever gotten especially for a number one pick.
I can think
bro.
I'm just happy that their fan base is suffering once again.
It was more Steeler fans.
All that 10, 11 wins. I love your flex.
I was one of them, Coop. I ain't gonna lie.
That's okay, JC. No, here's the thing. I give you a pass because you have faith in Diddy Watson. But I'm just happy that these niggas.
That nigga said Diddy Watson. All right, y'all ready to roll?
I am
ready.
Everybody can hear me good?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
perfect. I hope y'all can hear
this
me.
Nigga Coop.
I hope y'all can
that
hear
nigga
me.
choosing violence today. He got the hoodie.
Oh no, it's all good.
Hey, we got the Steelers lamp.
Oh,
sir.
Why of all days, why did I pick today for two Steelers? I'm sorry, Ragu.
Yeah, it's hard.
And then it's only one Raider for once. Like, what the hell, man?
Hey, no, I don't want to hear all that.
Like
all the time it's been 2-on-1.
Yeah, every W, huh? Pause.
It's been
Pause. Yeah, I'm a pause.
Yeah, that's a pause.
That was pause. You're right.
That was amazing.
No, stand on business. Stand on business.
Stand on business.
All right, let's roll. What up? Welcome to the All Grind Sports Show. We are politically incorrect. I go by the name of JC. As y'all can see, I got all my brothers and co-hosts in the building today. Y'all can see we already cracking before we even got started, man. But just want to take this time to thank y'all for tuning in the way y'all have been. Thank y'all for running them likes up and them shares and the views and all that good spit. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with us, and we appreciate that. So let's get right into it, man. First off, we got the OG, the YouTube sensation, who's hiding from the camera at this particular moment, but I'm sure y'all will see him later on. There you go. The YouTube sensation, Raider Ragu in the building, man. What's going on?
Good looking. Appreciate it, man. 1 second.
Gotta answer that phone, huh?
Yes, sir.
Ready for business.
Then next up, we got my youngin' from the So Icy gang, tatted like a biker gang. My guy Andre, the sports junkie.
Have you guys on the show, Marv? If you want to join in, feel free. But motherfucker, it's podcast
Tuesday.
Let's go.
Don't say nothing about no hockey. That was good.
That's all I'm asking.
You need to learn some hockey. It's the second greatest sport.
Hockey over here. I'm learning hockey too, bro.
The second greatest sport compared to
all
football.
I know about is my Canes, nigga. That's it. I know we won a championship in this decade. That's all I know.
Oh, you're the nasty ill.
He's like, I know we won a championship in this
That's
decade.
all I know, nigga. Need a championship this decade to talk to me.
Facts. Shit, Bengals got a couple of them too.
They got back-to-back, 16 and 17.
All right, next up, we got my other youngin', the brilliant sports mind, Ole Miss's finest, my guy Jay Will in the building.
Look, it's not football season anymore. Speaking of, Dre, you want to talk some hockey, bro? I feel like this is a good day, nothing's going on in the football world, we just been chilling. Nothing really important to talk about. We do a hockey podcast.
Damn, bro.
Oh, hell no. Come on, man.
Hockey, the second greatest sport on this earth.
I would vehemently disagree with that, but to each his own.
Basketball would be third.
That's great. That's wild. That's wild.
Baseball then basketball.
That's crazy.
That's definitely not true, but okay.
Well, for me,
don't nobody play hockey 20 miles outside the USA, nigga.
Y'all are some haters.
I've never seen one hockey jersey in Mississippi. I mean,
That's
I don't think is there a hockey team in Mississippi?
a good thing. That's a good thing, Jay Will.
I don't think
Perfect.
we need one out in California.
I'm proud of you, though. I'm glad you ain't got to deal with that bullshit.
I mean that wouldn't hit if they had another team in Mississippi, but you know.
Imagine a country ass team like Mississippi chasing around a black puck. White people will love that. So I'm glad it ain't no hockey in Mississippi.
But they need to get something.
Hold on.
No, Jason, no, they
That
don't.
was too far.
you got over. We cool.
They're too wild up there already, bro. No, we don't need nothing else.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
Then next up, we got the official big bro of the All Grind Sports Show. I guess Pittsburgh finest today. My guy Coop in the building, man.
Sure, good to be back. It's good to be back on the All Grind Sports Show. Happy to be here.
I don't
Thank
think I've ever seen Coop in this good a mood coming into the show
Ever.
out of all his
Really?
episodes.
Ever.
I don't think I've ever in my life
no,
seen this much smiling from Coop.
Maybe once
Coming
or
into
Two
the
twice.
episodes I was happy. It's been a few
Probably
episodes.
once or
Y'all
twice
correct me
with
if I'm
15.
wrong. Have y'all seen that?
No, it's been a few I was happy.
Maybe
I know,
once or
listen,
twice, JC, but it was a
the
long
past-
time ago.
The past few times we whooped the Raiders, I've been happy. So yeah, I've been happy a few
Damn.
times.
Damn it, it's only Ragu. I'm
the
sorry,
real
man.
nation. The real nation.
Hey, Coop got a point though. Usually it's him and Isaiah, 2-on-1. So,
I'm sorry,
No,
Ragu.
Now he got a 2-on-1 today.
exactly.
FedEx.
Ragu, I promise this wasn't orchestrated. Don't be mad at me.
He acting like he on the phone, so he'll be all right.
He'll be all right.
And then last but not least, we got my little bro for probably a decade now. My guy,
Yeah, man.
my whitest of white partner, my boy Tanner back in the building, man. I know y'all haven't seen this face in a minute. What's going on, brother?
Well,
That's
brother,
been a while.
we going to the Super Bowl. We get number 7.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. Y'all niggas is still making questionable decisions.
Yeah, that was a question.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a little bit. So it's a lot going on in the sports world, man. I did not expect all of this, so it kind of pivoted.
It all happened so early.
Pivoted my criteria. So, but I'd rather it happen now than if it would have happened tomorrow, and then we would have had to wait all the way till next week. So, we got a few things to get into, and then we'll talk about our recaps for the week. So, first off, I'll say the second one, give Ragu some time to come back. So we'll start off with Amari to the Bills. Both of these, this one probably came out of nowhere, I guess.
Yeah.
I didn't see this coming. So what's our thoughts on that, man? I believe it was a 4th rounder. Everybody,
that's
all
a
they
good
said
deal.
was, we just gonna try to keep up with the Jets. Y'all gotta see what we gonna go get one too. We just gonna go get Brick. We gonna get Brick up and Cooper.
And you know what's fun? I'm glad you said break up Cooper, because literally I even looked it up just to be sure before I posted it. I looked at it. I was like, let me double check. See, bro, his only good year of catching passes was his first year. And after that, it was over with. He had 77 catches
talking
for
about Amari?
1,000 yards. Yes.
Oh yeah, you a hater, bro. Amari done balled, nigga.
But
especially
I
he
don't
did
get how y'all gave that man a
He
raise.
got stone hands though.
Gave him you just
Right
paid-
now he
you
do,
just paid him?
but he said he basically was saying Coop only been good for 1 year. That's
Oh
definitely
no, he had,
One, no, I'm sorry. Well, like
He
one,
had more
two,
than
but
one
like
year.
Yeah, I was about to say he had a few good years with
a
Dallas.
few. But then
Yes.
that after I feel like
Yeah,
I think it was
and his first year on Cleveland,
Yeah, he had a few.
and he didn't even have no quarterback play.
That's what. Yeah, he had a few, but I was like outside of that though. After that, it was like
Nigga, how many years you think he been in the league?
Right. You act like this nigga just came in the league last year. Nigga just- But the thing is this, you just gave him, didn't you just pay him like in the summer? So and then you trade him?
Well, what was Real talking about? Because I thought he just said they was talking about an extension, but didn't give it to him or something like that.
But they did get
Who you just say?
Amari Cooper.
No, who you say? No, before Mark.
Oh,
Yeah, come on.
um.
I mean, I would
Well,
think
he-
you follow your squad. I did. He can't get that type of credibility. It's the squad.
Bruh.
But the
JC.
nigga do be talking out his neck sometimes. You're right.
Amari Cooper's been in the league for 11 years.
Okay, so how many years did he have that was not good out of that? Let's talk about it.
He was bad in 2017. He didn't have a great season in 17, 18. And then he picked it back up in 1920.
Yeah, I'm finna be Isaiah today. I'm going to the stats, nigga.
Oh, he was hurt one year.
And then
I'm Isaiah today.
2021.
2017, he was hurt.
I mean, his whole career's been like injury prone, like too. He's had a lot of injury problems.
Also, somewhat slight breaking news since y'all looking at.
So out of 11, my bad. Go ahead, J-Will.
You good? So I guess officially now, Tom Brady is a part-time owner of the Raiders. If anybody cares about that,
Nigga, ain't no breaking news, nigga. They said that spit way earlier. I thought you was finna come with some spit.
I just got.
Y'all thought they did something crazy.
Oh no, I won't. Oh.
Now back to this nigga over here. Cooper has 7,000 yard seasons out of his 11 years that he played, including this one. So really, it's 7 out of 10. He has 70% of the years he's been in the league, he had 1,000-yard season, and some of that is with horrid quarterback play. So what are we talking about? And he in the 2018 he got hurt.
And 17 he was hurt too. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. He really been hurt. So, bro.
Yeah, so you hating just to hate.
No, I'm not hating him. I think he is a solid receiver. He's just slightly inconsistent.
You said he had one good year.
Okay, and I said I corrected myself on that. He's had a few good years.
It's been more than a few. He has 7 of them at minimum.
But he's also
and he's only been in the league 10 years.
But he's all 11 years.
I agree with you that he has his times where he's inconsistent, but
you can't.
That's not what. But that's not what you said at first. So I was just correcting that part. No slander on my nigga Coop.
Yeah.
Now, now back to this trade. How are we feeling about this nigga Josh Allen couldn't last 6 games without a receiver one? Puts number 15 into perspective, don't it? These niggas can't last a whole season without a number 1.
It's crazy. But I mean, kind of like to reiterate the point, I don't know what the Browns are doing. Like, are they just saying F it and just like everything down? Like, what's going on? Like, they've been.
I mean, bro, they're like.
If y'all doing that, we'll take Myles Garrett over this way. If that's what y'all doing, I'm raising my hand. Go ahead and send 95 over here.
Man.
They're supposed to be making win now moves, not trading away like their pieces.
Yeah.
I just don't understand the move from their perspective, unless they were just trying to cut back on money or something. But I don't like the trade for them. For Josh Allen, I feel like it's even to work with.
When you start the season 1-4 or 1-5, whatever they are, nothing's off the table, bro. Like, what are we doing at this point? Do you think they was finna do something this year, Jay?
I didn't even expect this.
I mean, but with what they
that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't be this in the first place. So
they don't got draft capital to really do anything like that.
And that would explain why they're trying to get some of it back, maybe with stuff like this, and just go into maybe not even full rebuild mode, but retool mode, and maybe see how the rest of the season goes. With
they ain't gonna be able to do nothing with Deshaun though. I know that he's stuck there. He's like, there's no moving him. You aren't gonna be able to move him.
If it's that bad to where it's like, nigga, you're just that trash. There's no coming back, nothing. Then yeah, you have to cut your ties and do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do at that point. You have to. At that point, you just want a winning product on the field, and then we'll take the rest from there.
Yeah.
In the games Watson played, he's really shown nothing. Like on Cleveland, at least, he's shown nothing.
Not this year, which is what I don't get. Yeah. Like last year, he actually was starting to look like he was starting to come around, but maybe the injuries is too much at this point.
But remember, you also said, JC. Remember, it might be just the other shit that he got going on too. It took him a minute to kind of get
the mental aspect of it.
But I mean, it's not even just him because his O-line is one of the worst in the league as well.
That too. I tried to say that, and Isaiah tried to kill me for it. But
last week I looked it up. Last week I looked it up, and I looked up who's giving up the most sacks. Now, obviously, sometimes it can fall on the quarterback, whatever. But the Cleveland Browns, last time I checked, let up 5.2 sacks per game. The next was the Tennessee Titans with 3.9. So I feel like that's a very, very eye-opening step when it comes to.
Is there a dialogue to have about quarterbacks getting
Deshaun,
blamed for bad lines and it changing the trajectory of things, or should it be a thing of like, even regardless of how your line looks, it still should look a certain way. It shouldn't look this bad or that bad. Like, is that?
I mean,
what's your conversation for that?
Sure, I'm thinking like if the quarterback holds the ball too long, say they're holding the ball for like 4 or 5 seconds, the line has to hold up them full 5 seconds.
Yeah,
you have to be able to adjust. You know, like obviously, like if you have a battle line, like you don't have all the time.
Y'all niggas make that sound so easy.
No,
4 or 5 seconds, nigga. That's a long time, nigga.
Exactly.
You try holding them beasts from coming in there for 2 seconds.
I say like a maximum of 3 seconds. You should be holding the ball.
Yeah,
I agree. Because Gino, from what I've seen, his line hasn't been the best, but he's getting rid of the ball.
Yeah,
and not only that, like you can kind of like judge them, like when their line does hold up for for a good player too. You can kind of judge them based off of that if they're making the right reads, doing what they're supposed to do. So it just all depends.
What do y'all think this does for the Bills? Like, does this give them an extra win or two, or do y'all see them like as they gotta? I mean, clearly he's not Diggs, but
yeah,
do y'all see what do y'all see coming from this best case scenario?
I mean, they got a number one. I guess that's like the best thing they got from that. I guess.
What happened with the Bills?
Cooper. Amari Cooper to the Bills.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think that's great for the Bills and for Amari Cooper, actually.
It doesn't really change my expectations of them, but I think it's a good move.
Yeah. They got a new number one, I guess.
Do we underestimate the power in having a receiver one versus not having one?
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think 15 made us think like, you niggas don't really need a receiver one like that. Like, no, these niggas definitely need one like that.
Some of them do, bro. Some of them do.
Most of them do.
Shit,
it's only two quarterbacks who have consistently been good to elite without a receiver one, and even they had really good tight ends, and that's Mahomes and Lamar over there in Baltimore. Them is the only two. Everybody else has needed a receiver one. If you've been in that conversation, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I think Lamar found his wide receiver one.
He's been good.
That's left to be seen.
You don't think Zay Flowers is that guy?
I don't know about one quite yet. Like, if he starts doing this like every week, then it's okay.
Well, you said not yet.
Yeah, he has a chance to, but I haven't seen it thus far. And he's been in the league, 2-3 years now?
Yeah. Okay, I get your point on that too.
But I like Zay. Like, Zay cool. But compared to what these other niggas been having, from Diggs to Adams, and you know what I'm saying? Like, having all these elite receiver ones, like, Lamar ain't got that. Yeah. The fact that we even have a conversation about Zay shows the level of receiver one he has versus everybody else.
Yeah, but that's like the best receiver he's played with, pretty much.
If you put some other team's receiver tools over on Baltimore, you wouldn't be calling Zay the number one anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Are you right?
Ragu.
Yeah.
It's your turn, man.
Go ahead.
Daddy duties, my fault.
On the Bills?
Oh, hold on, real quick, because Coop just came back. What do you think Cooper does for the Bills?
Nothing at all.
Okay.
The AFC East is soft as hell. Me and Ragu said this in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
That is the new NFC South. Whoever makes the playoffs will get either 8 or 9 wins. So, it's just two sorry teams trying to compete with each other. That's all. We all know about the Patriots. They sorry asses.
We just got to cheat.
So Old quarterback versus an old receiver trying to make the other quarterback relevant again.
Cooper trying to make Josh Allen relevant again.
I don't think he gonna do nothing with Josh Allen.
Josh been all right.
Like I think it's nothing special. It's cool.
He's not Diggs. We know that he's not.
Yeah, he ain't
Diggs.
Diggs.
Like, but it's better than Keon Coleman, right? Right.
What did they draft
the
him
way
for?
he wanted
Right now.
on that. He was
Yeah,
like,
what did they even draft him for? So.
That was too much expectation put on him right
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, exactly. He was supposed to
on
be.
this field, so.
He was supposed to do for them like what what's his name?
Jordan
what
Addison.
Jefferson did for Minnesota
Vikings.
when Diggs left. That's what I think they were expecting.
That's what they were expecting.
Yeah. Because if you remember at the time, people was calling Minnesota crazy for that, and then Jefferson emerged, and people
Emerged.
forget
Yeah.
about it now. Like,
But again, like Marv said at the start of the show, not everyone.
it's levels to this split, man.
There's real levels to it.
Not everyone is Justin Jefferson.
But when Diggs went over there to the Texans, they redid his deal and basically gave him this year right here is like a prove it year.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that was saying the writing on the wall as to why he got traded is because he must be an asshole, bro. I mean, I'm just keeping it 100.
I mean, I think we all know that anyway.
Or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something to that.
I feel like that
It
might
may
be
not
part
be
of
that
it,
he's an
Ragu.
asshole, but it might be that they don't like how he be talking to Josh or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know,
It's crazy.
yeah, it is. But that's the era we in.
Then that would prove what Coop just said, that they soft as hell,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah."
They soft as shit, bro.
Marv telling no lies at this moment.
But this particular phenomenon is not just only the AFC East. This is today's athlete,
Mhm.
Yeah.
in my
Pretty
opinion.
much. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Everything got to be right or it's wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Which is probably leading up to your next diva who just got traded.
I think what we're learning is
I'm trying to figure out
Marv, my
how
bad.
it's better. Everybody 2-4, and you cried your ass. It's not time. My bad.
No fault. Yeah.
well, my last thing I was saying is I think that we're learning that receivers are a dime in a dozen, but those elite 1-on-1s are definitely not. You know what I mean? Like those ain't.
All right, I got
growing
a
on
question
trees.
though. All right, then, JC, what's better to have a top flight Q and no number one receiver, or number one receiver and no top flight Q?
Definitely top flight Q, I would say.
Yeah.
Like
I'll take the Q. Yeah,
I think you can,
Especially
Yeah,
if the
I
Q
think
can run.
because the Q is the one that got the ball in his hands. Like if you got it's even harder to find those number one receivers who can pull off like what Hopkins did in his early Houston days. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like I'm still getting mine, even though my quarterback play is dog water. But if you got an elite Q, he's still gonna find some ways to make some things happen, even if you know what I'm saying, he can elevate, dog spit to somewhat decent.
Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
it's been a proven fact over the years because only one receiver is making a dog quarterback look good right now, and that's JJ.
Right. I mean, Ragu wouldn't agree with you on
man.
that. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
that's why I
Y'all
wanted
go-
to say that because just to get Ragu's
I knew that
reaction.
was coming.
I just wanted to get Ragu's
couldn't
reaction.
hold it in anymore.
I just wanted to get Ragu's reaction.
Marv couldn't hold it in no more.
Come on, man.
Damn.
With the,
Yeah, I
the
know he ain't
Sam
having
slander.
that.
The Sam slander, bro. Yeah.
Ragu don't
gotta say
tolerate
something.
no Viking quarterback slander. I
I
think
mean,
I'm
I like
like,
It seemed like that, but it ain't got nothing to do with the Vikings. You know what I'm saying? Kurt was my man, and I'm a Trojan fan, so
Yeah.
right.
that's all. It has absolutely
But
nothing to do with
we
the
just
Vikings.
talking
That's
about-
just ironic.
The question you asked was solid. I'm just letting you know, like, in some
I hear you.
situations, it's not 50-50 like we think. Because, like, even JC said a few years ago when Hopkins made a quote McCoy sorry ass look good.
And didn't he
Well,
have what was that tall? Was he there when that tall nigga was there? What was the big old 6'8" quarterback? Could
Did make Colt
play them?
McCoy look good.
6'8".
Remember the tall dude?
Wait, for which one?
Which
for the
team?
Texans.
Houston.
Oh, Ryan Mallett. Well, him.
Not Savage, right?
No, after Mallett.
Oh, after
They had
Mallett.
Hasselback for a minute too, right?
Hasselback was a backup, I think, on Texans.
I forget this dude's name. That's all.
The fact that we can't remember the
think
cues.
Mallett
Was it Carr brother?
David Carr?
Carr brother? Was it?
No, not that far back. Not that far
Never
back.
been?
This was after Andre Johnson and could have been before DeAndre Hopkins, but I'm thinking it's like a Ortmeyer or some shit, bro. Oh man, y'all know who I'm talking about.
Matt Schaub?
Oh, Matt Schaub?
Before Schaub.
Oh.
No, after Schaub. I mean, after Schaub.
That was, I think, after Schaub.
And
was
before
Watson.
Deshaun.
Oh, no.
6'8".
After Shaw was
big
like,
tall
Could have been
quarterback.
somebody that was just
Not
in
Davis
for a quick
Mills
hot
or
second.
Case.
you
What's
talking about Brock? Hey, is it Brock Osweiler?
him?
Osweiler.
That dude.
Oh,
There you go.
Osweiler.
Oh,
Damn.
There you go, Jay Will. Osweiler,
Wow.
sorry ass. Yeah. Yeah. So
When he performed in Denver, but then went to
remember he got the contract and then
yeah.
was hot.
And
You
I'm
know
not
what?
saying Kyler Murray is dog water, but Hopkins definitely got him that contract, 100%.
Why not saying Curly Collar is dog water? Why? Why aren't you saying that? Because he is.
He's dog water without a receiver one.
Jesus.
I'll say that. Without a
He
receiver
hasn't
one,
been
he's
the
dog
same
water.
since DeAndre left. That is facts.
He's not going to be the same.
That's putting it very nice and friendly.
That is facts.
But let's
No
move on.
disputing that.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Let's get to the spits, man. We're gonna let Raider Ragu have the floor on this, and then we will chime in. Kind of have like a follow. We're gonna have like a follow from Burners moment for a second.
Let me pour up some Douce for my man Ragu here.
Man, Coop, I wish I had one.
Good
of
idea.
Yeah, go ahead, take a shot for me.
So,
All right, so
Got you, brother.
Tay requested a trade, and said that he was cool. As far as all the drama and all of that, only they know. I guess all we could do is speculate because we haven't had anything concrete as far as that. But what we do have concrete is that this morning, and probably as early as 12:30 last night, based on what Aaron Rodgers said, Devante Adams is a Jet. We got the Green Bay reunion.
I don't even know where to
Or
start
whatever.
on this.
So yeah, Raider Ragu, you got the
He was on his
floor,
way.
and we will chime in,
JC,
brother.
you want to know how crazy this is? He was on his way during the game. Because he landed in New York about.
Wow.
Oh wow,
That's what
yeah,
I'm saying.
I didn't know that
He was
part.
on his way to New York when the game was going on.
Wow.
That's wild, bro.
Interesting. Tampering there, we say.
Nah, I wasn't. They was talking already. The hang up was the Raiders wanted a second round pick, and for whoever was gonna receive Devante to take over the entire amount of his contract.
And y'all
So
got
that's
a
what
third,
was the
right?
hang up. We got a conditional third round pick. So I haven't heard what the numbers are, but
My bad,
it can
real
be-
quick. I just got a real quick question.
Yeah.
I heard something about the third can turn into a second. Do you know anything about that?
That's what I was about to get to.
Okay.
So I don't know what the thresholds are, but apparently there's some threshold that if he reaches in these games that he goes over there and plays with the Jets, then that could actually turn into a second round pick.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So he got to play like a second round pick to get the second round pick.
You got to play like a first round pick. You got to play like a
gotta be like all
33-year-old first round pick for us to get the second round pick. Is really where we're at. But
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start with this, bro. This is obviously not the they follow from Burners podcast, but I do want to say on here that, you know, being not an insider on the Raiders, but being into the Raiders like I am and kind of knowing what's going on, I feel like AP and Devante probably down their squad or something, man. Something happened, bro. something happened bad. I'm telling you.
Yeah. You mean for the trade to happen, or for the turmoil to happen at all?
For the trade to happen, bro. And I think it went something like this. Devante, you playing like a hoe. You need to raise up. Devante, like, you know who the fuck you talk to. I'm Devante Adams. AP, I don't give a fuck who you are. This is my football team. You playing like a you know what. And Devante couldn't recover from that. AP is a dude, man. He gonna tell you what's happening, like he did Marcus Peters last year. Devante probably couldn't handle it, and said he went to Telesco and said, "I want to be traded now." The reason I think this partly is because 4 games into the season, now you want to be traded, bro. We could have traded you in the offseason and got for sure a second-round pick for you.
Been done,
or we could have traded your ass at the end of last year when you was on the receiver show crying.
Right.
So for you to keep saying, "Oh no, I'm a Raider. I want to be a Raider. This is where I want to be. This is where I want to be," until the business decision comment by AP. Now, the next week after that, you want to be traded. So that leads me to believe Devante Adams got accused of making business decisions by the head coach, and the conversation went to the left and ends up where Devante wants to be traded. Now, you're going from 2-4 to 2-4. All right? You're going from a young quarterback to a
old quarterback,
albeit a Hall of Famer, but the dude is old, and let's be honest, a hit away, a play away from being done. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So you didn't win. You just, you just pouted and didn't want to be held accountable and got out of town. That's how I see this. Now, before I was on some screw number 17, we don't even want them back for none of the alumni stuff or whatever. I'm kind of calmed down off of that. But I'm with the coach. I'm with the coach, bro. You don't want to be here, bye. And if you can't take it when I say you got drops and that I saw you not catch a ball instead of getting hit, and if you can't take me telling you that in front of everybody, then I don't want you on the team anyway, bro. I don't care how good you are. And, that's just how it is, bro. I wish him well. Like my man Isaiah would say, I wish to do well, man. And that's it for that.
AP just wants to win. He doesn't have time for distractions.
Listen, man. Listen. I don't know if we talking about the Steelers game yet or we just talking about the Devante Adams trade. But listen, I went to the game. We call ourselves too good for Justin Fields, right? We wouldn't make an offer for him. I watched him run for 2 touchdowns plus 60 yards against us. All right? So that's where the front office screwed up. Okay? Now, you guys, everybody wants to talk about AP. AP didn't fumble when we were up 7-6 in our own territory. He didn't fucking fumble the football. Then we got the interception on that drive to stop them. AP didn't fucking rough the passer, even though that was a bogus ass roughing the passer. But anyway, AP didn't rough the passer. When in the second half we come out, we're still down by 1 score. And we hit the pass to Bowers, get down to the Steelers side of the field. AP didn't hold. That was Andre James that held. So, and yeah, this is all could be traced back to coaching, or it could just be players play, coaches coach. And in those moments, these players, and don't get me wrong, all of the penalties, Coach, could have not been called, bro. Especially the inevitable downfield on the touchdown to Madison. I'm like, come on, y'all. I thought it was. I'm looking around like somebody must be punking us here with all these goddamn Steeler fans in our building. The refs calling the game like we in Pittsburgh. It was bizarre to me, bro. I almost went there, and you can watch my show when it finishes uploading. I almost went there a couple times with the refs. And I don't want to have excuses, bro, but I'm telling you what I saw. I was there. All of them penalties could have not been called. None of those penalties would have been called on the Chiefs. None of them. Also, on the second drive of the game, when we get the little short pass to Harrison Bryant, but then your DB comes up and tackles him short of the line. Bro, Patrick Queen mauled Brock Bowers on that play, bro, and they did not call anything. It was defensive holding. It was illegal contact. It was pass interference. It was all of that shit, and they did not call it. You can go back and watch this play that I'm talking about. So, yeah, it seems like we got blew out. It looks bad, 32-13. It ain't no seem like it. We did get blew out. But AP didn't miss a block and get the punt blocked. You understand? He's not out there holding. He's not out there with the fake roughing the passer calls. All I'm saying is I'm with the coach. Stay the course. Dan Campbell is my example of why I'm staying with the coach.
So my one question to you about AP is his
AP
method.
fucked up. He should have challenged that one play. So got to give him that too.
His method of how he's going about it with, and I don't know this to be true or untrue. I'm not in the locker room, or let me say, I'm not in the locker room anymore.
He's like, I'm not spreading rumor.
As far as how his treatment of players when he gets to his certain, level of how he conducts himself with the players, or not really caring about whether it's the superstar or not the superstar, and his handling overall. Are you saying that you're okay with it going forward, and you're okay with how it's gone thus far? Like you said, they didn't even back to the what's his name, Marcus Peters situation to now. Just
from Marcus Peters till now, till a couple weeks ago when he told the guy asking him what was he gonna challenge the guys with, and he told him the depth chart. I love everything he's doing, bro.
Okay,
it ain't. If you a buster, you can't take what I'm saying. Bye, homie. I don't want you on the squad anyway because you a hoe. Anyway,
trying to win.
But at what point?
Cool? I hear you, cool. I see you, cool.
So I'm not quite sure. A few episodes ago, you or JC said that AP call out players, right? Coming from a former Super Bowl champion, Pro Bowl. I'm not, we don't matter where we all from. A Long Beach nigga is going to do that.
Yeah.
This guy has been put in a position to be a head coach. What do y'all expect him to do? And that's what, like you said too, with the rant. I think it was like we was trying to tell Isaiah, like, cut all this soft cookie cutter shit out, man. Like, you got a problem with a nigga liking something on IG and shit. And this goes to what JC is asking and what you saying. Is this all because of that? Did they squabble? They had to have. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, something happened to where he got
at least verbally. At least,
yeah,
I feel like something happened before something happened before he liked that post.
Right. Something happened.
Yeah.
So, at what point? Because you're saying Dan Campbell is your example.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just me being honest. I'm not talking sweat, but the record hasn't been the best for the games he's had thus far.
We're not gonna count AP the interim.
Okay.
Right? We starting right now.
Okay. We could do that.
So he's 2-4.
Okay, 2-4. At what point do you start side-eyeing this move
Next
of
year,
him being the coach?
Next year, if we start off like this.
Okay.
There's nothing he could do this season that if I was Mark Davis, I would consider firing him.
Okay.
One of the reasons why the Raiders have not been shit for the last 20 years is the lack of continuity with coaching, bro. You can't just keep running coaches in and out. You made a decision, stick with it, bro. This guy is going to get your shit turned around. It just doesn't happen overnight. You got to get motherfuckers shipped out that don't want to be there. You got to get the coaching correct. If Getsy's going to be the guy, he's going to be the guy. But if he's not, he may not be. There's shit that has to get worked out. But the head coach is the guy. He's the right man. I still believe that.
They just can't keep transitioning in these new coaches because then they got to learn a whole new system.
Exactly, right? Exactly. And then you like, okay, well, the quarterback had to learn a new system, whatever it is. It was like when DC was here. How many different fucking coordinators did the guy play under? Man? You You see what I'm saying? You have to stop running coaches in and out of your daddy's facilities. That's what I said when last year when I started the channel before we hired AP. I was told Mark Davis, you got to stop running coaches in and out of your daddy's shit and let somebody get in there and coach the team, man. And AP is the guy that you need to let do that. I'm verdict's still out on Getsy, man. I think maybe he might need to go upstairs, but I'm
Get your butt in that Skybox.
I'm not the Raider fan that's saying fire everybody, bro. It's, I saw the game, and yeah, we got beat 32-13, but I'm telling you, the plays, how they happened, bro, right in front of me, they were huge ass momentum swings. Now, I will agree with something that AP said. We got to figure out what the fuck's happening in the second quarter. Second quarter of football games are killing us, bro. We start off well, and then we go into this funk in the second quarter, bro. So that's where we're at right now. But in general, though, you know what I'm saying? I'm with the coach versus the player. Yes, sir.
What this got to do with the Devante Adams trade, bro?
Oh.
Okay, hold on. No, I got you, Ragu. Cool. I'm letting this one slide because now he's getting into the Tay is gone. Tay is clearly gone due to coach issues, right? He's giving his Raider take as where he's at with the coach at the moment. And that happens to be his most recent example.
Oh, but yeah, even if so, what do I look like letting a nigga, even though he claims to be a superstar, like you trying to punk me? I'm the head coach.
Yeah, I didn't come here to be your friend.
You can't have that, bro. We not here to be friends.
Like I said,
but hold on. Who's to say Tay tried to punk AP? Where are we getting that?
No, I'm not saying that, bro.
Let me take this over. Okay, I got you. So, and this, I know this ain't follow from burners, bro, but since you asked, you making $30-something million a year. Your wife is pregnant. The training camp is in Orange County. Mm-hmm. Y'all live in Vegas.
Costa Mesa to be exact.
You took like 9 days, bro. In the middle of training camp, you went home for 9 days. Mm. Then when you came back, AP said, I want everybody on the team to play in one preseason game. He giving radio interviews talking about, I ain't played in the preseason since my rookie year. And then he comes up with
He said that?
Man, this happened.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
Then
wow.
He came up
I didn't
with
even
a
know
hamstring. He came with a hamstring and did not play in any preseason game. So Coop is right. He was trying to punk my nigga.
Wow.
And AP finally was like,
okay.
When the Carolina game happened and he saw what he saw, AP had enough, bro. And he went and got at that dude, and this is what happened.
AP, like, I don't give a F who you is.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, JT.
And that's how you got to be.
It seem like this nigga, I think Devante Adams' head just a little too big. You know what I'm saying?
I think so too, bro.
I think in general, Ragu said it best. Like, I think in general, because I finally did watch the series after Ragu and it was somebody else that killed me about not watching it. It might have been Dre.
It might have been
No, I think it was you and Dre. But I finally ended up watching it. I heard a whole lot of whining.
A whole lot of me.
Right? Oh, I'm receiving
a whole lot of whining.
You did. That's what I'm saying.
Just in general. And I felt like the nigga was crying so much. And I remember Ragu had made a comment on Follow from Burners to the degree of like, I think Ragu was saying like, yeah, I think this year if things don't go right, then he'll end up requesting a trade. I was already feeling like, nigga, the way you crying and whining and being and moaning every week, why you don't just leave now? Like, I didn't understand that.
But what makes it more annoying is he wanted to wait till now when they're already in season, when they could have been worried about this long ago.
But my thing
and we
is
could have got a better pick, right?
My thing is with him though, it's like it's kind of like I could compare, and I'm not calling Devante LeBron. So everybody, slow your roll, hold your horse. I'm not calling Devante LeBron, but I will make this parallel. When Bron went to the Lakers, regardless of what his reasoning was on the side, whatever, when he went to the Lakers, he knew what the F he was going to, right? So he can't be crying and groaning and moaning on year one when you know you went to a bunch of young guys who probably haven't won more than 30 games in the last 4 or 5 years. Tay, when you're going to the Raiders, I'm not saying they were as bad as the Lakers were at that point in time, but you knew you were going into a team that was in reconstruction at that specific time. And football is way harder as far as rebuilding than it is for basketball.
What you think will happen now?
To his credit, though, he went
when his grandpa get hit and Tyrod Taylor or somebody else got to come in there.
Come in for him, yeah. Wow.
What's gonna happen then? I can't wait. I can't wait for Rodgers to get.
Is he gonna complain then too?
But that's I mean, that to me, that's another point I was gonna get to as well. Like when I got to him, like as far as the X's and O's with that team. But I'm saying as far as him doing all the complaining and the winning got to look, to me, I thought it was nasty when he said the winning got to look this way. And I understand you want your paper, but you're Devante Adams, bro. You're going to get your money.
JC,
and when I say money, I'm talking about
I don't measure my shit by wins and losses. I kind of
I thought that was nasty. And I feel like people kind of just rolled right over that.
And people gave him a pass for that.
If somebody else would have said that, I would have went nuts. But because it was him,
one thing,
I let him say it. But I shouldn't even let his ass say that
shit. It's one thing when you get at your quarterback on the side, like, hey, my nigga, whoopty whoop whoop. It's another when you go to the media straight up say, like, yeah, I'm playing for my stats. Like, that's essentially what the F you said, bro. So
that nigga's talking like he was Jerry Rice or something.
Bro, it sounded like Devante just wanted to win his way. He didn't want to win no team balls.
Football is not a sport you can manipulate in that way to where you can say, I want winning to look like this. It's like the saying Ragu always say, you just win. That's it.
Yeah. Like everybody got to do their 111. He didn't get
the game touchdown. He wasn't happy or something like that.
But yeah, and you also got to realize too.
And I believe everybody didn't probably play with guys like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know I have.
There's no I in team, bro. This is a team sport. We win together, we lose together.
Yeah. I think Devante Adams ain't mad at the Raiders losing as long as he had got his number. I honestly believe that.
And you know what, Ragu?
That's all.
You know what, Ragu? I'm glad you said that because it would perfectly show how he was that first season. He was in a pretty solid place when he got 1,500 yards and y'all were losing in. But he was he wasn't in the worst. What y'all win like 6 games that year?
Exactly, bro.
And he probably was crying more the year after than he did that year. Y'all won less.
I met JC a few years ago, and this is a famous quote. He said, "Some say top 2 and not 2, right?"
Yeah.
That nigga had 1,500 yards and lead the league in touchdowns. So yeah, I hear shit.
And we won 6 games and didn't hear a peep out of it.
Didn't hear a peep out.
And then here we are with, and I know he's not probably the biggest fan of Raider fans right now either, but you see Jacobs led the lead in rushing. He's still talking spit to this day about how much he was losing. That's how affected he was. So you see the difference?
And see, that's another thing. That's another JC. I'm glad you said that, bro. And I don't want to, follow for burners this shit out, but that's to let's go again. AP wanted Jacobs.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I know it wasn't gonna happen, but he wanted J5 too. Right? So you don't give him Fields, you don't give him any of these guys he asked for. Kingsbury wants a 3rd year. You don't give it to him. So he goes elsewhere. And then you want to pile all that shit on and say it's AP fault now.
You're right.
I know if I'm AP, I'll be like, hey, if I had Josh Jacobs out here, if I had got, moved up in the draft and got a quarterback, like maybe Michael Penix or somebody, and now we 2-4. All right, get at me. Holler at me like that. But, bro, you went and got me Gardner Minshew, Aiden O'Connell, and thought that Zamir White was going to be Josh Jacobs. And you failed Tom Telesco and Mark Davis. You
when you put it like that, bro.
Yeah, you put it like
that. You failed.
But hold on. Minshew Mania. We had a little high hopes for Minshew Mania.
We did. We did.
Sorry.
It was fucking wishful thinking.
Did the show. Me and Ragu did the show.
It was wishful thinking. And let me say this. Let me say this too, Poop. Let's get this out the way. Gardner. You ain't no Rich Gannon, my guy. That's all.
And then I'm real quick too. I just want to point out, I'm glad you brought up the Zamir White situation too, because again, I know we've said in the past, the line has had its moments too, but bro, he's also just it seems like he is blatantly missing creases, or he just can't see.
It's only his first year.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily put that all on him, and I'm not copping the plea for bro, but I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't put that. I wouldn't put that all on him if you give a player a certain expectation that they're just simply not capable of doing. It's better. Maybe it was better for him to have a Josh Jacobs in front of him and then fill in those gaps, at those specific times. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Versus when you just throw him out there and say, "All right, go be Josh Jacobs." Like, nah, nigga, that ain't how that works.
Okay, I see.
Look, some guys aren't feature guys.
It's just that simple. It's that simple.
He's a good player. I'm not saying he's not good, but some guys are not lead backs. Period. Bro.
Sometimes you're not a workhorse for a reason. Just like all them dummies who was calling, start TJ Warren just because he was having success the times that he did get to run the ball. That doesn't mean that that's the workhorse for them going forward. Maybe they had the system that they have is in line for him. TJ Warren, my bad, bro.
The basketball. I was gonna say TJ Warren. Who was that?
Warren.
Jalen
Warren. I know.
Yeah, my bad.
I was like,
that's that NBA mode kicking in, bro. I've been doing too much football.
Hold on. Like I said, it's still his first year, though. It's still his first year.
Yeah, so we got to give him time.
I watched the game Sunday at Allegiant Stadium, bro, with a stomach ache for what Justin Fields was doing. And I'm like, dude, this could have been our quarterback.
Isaiah?
That's why that nigga didn't come on today.
Yet Isaiah slandered
Justin
Fields.
Hey, cool. And Tanner, on the play where he faked it to Najee and then outran Tyree Wilson to the cone, I'm like, bro, we don't have nobody on our roster that could do no shit like that. Why wouldn't you?
It's just like all these damn GMs who, when Lamar was available, I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah.
F y'all think, man, don't get me started.
Sorry,
we're gonna have a whole nother.
We out. Yeah,
that's a whole nother episode too, bro. That's a whole nother episode.
Hey, JC. They also tried to make us believe that Josh Rosen was better than Lamar.
Didn't we say that last year?
I'll never forget that, you NFL scouts.
Hey, where's Josh Rosen now?
I don't believe he's in the
league.
no
idea. Probably have
no idea. He's working at
Domino's. Probably is in the league.
Wait, where at, Marvin?
Right.
Working at Domino's right now. Josh Rosen.
Nah, Ragu said it, but he probably sitting on somebody's second or third string right now.
Yep.
We don't even know.
That nigga was cheerleading.
We're going to be doing a show in 5 years saying, oh, damn, he's still in the league?
Bro, it happens all the time.
All right, my bad, y'all. The more boring part, X's and O's. All right, so Devante is a Jet now. I'm a little confused about all this bit because it seems like Aaron Rodgers wanted to leave the Packers so bad, but then wants to create the Packers over there on the Jets, it seems like.
Yes.
So I'm not really understanding his angle of what's supposed to be so different because it ain't like Green Bay's defense was bad. You see, they got another quarterback. They still rolling. So what's your thoughts on the X's and O's part of this trade? What does Devante do or change for the Jets, if anything at all?
Well, I mean,
Devante don't care if they lose, my nigga. He just wants somebody that's going to throw him the rock. And he know Aaron.
Literally.
It doesn't change anything.
And
they're going to be out there getting dogged, just like they
poor Garrett Wilson.
Right.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I'll start saying, "Get me out of here."
Yeah, I'm up out of here.
I'll start being an asshole if I was him.
But it is weird that you say that because he is basically trying to recreate the Jets just without Mike McCarthy. That's basically the
Green Bay's defense was good, so niggas can't say because of the defense. Green Bay defense is still good. So what actually was you trying to when he went over there? Remember, he said he wanted Lazard, Dobbs, and that who was that 40-year-old tight end they had? Lewis.
Randall Cobb.
He wanted Randall Cobb.
The nigga who just retired. He wanted that nigga. Like, what are we talking about, bro? That's your
Mercedes
request.
Lewis.
The Packers over here on I don't understand that guy, man.
Well,
And
the same
that's
niggas
my
you was
guy.
crying
But
about.
I don't understand
The
this.
same niggas you was crying about. I ain't got no receivers. You wanted them on the Jets.
And then even with Devante, I heard some inside spit at that time from an extremely credible source that, and Ragu probably remembers me saying this, that one of the biggest reasons he wanted to leave Green Bay was because of all the Aaron Rodgers shenanigans every offseason and all the flirting with retirement and or going to, like, he got tired of that spit and said, man, I'm up out of here. So what are we like? I don't know, but you know what? They deserve each other. I'm gonna just say,
yeah, they do.
I totally agree.
That's
I
that
agree
toxic
with that
shit,
100%.
JC. You're right. They deserve each other, bro. That's that toxic shit.
And they deserve to go 2-15.
Yeah, which they probably will.
they won't, but you know, they deserve it. Yes.
Hold on. Wait
I'm over here low key
that
rooting for them
nigga
to go
is washed up,
2-15.
bro.
He
not the same.
didn't look too bad last night, but I guess we'll talk about that later.
I mean, even besides last night, he still was kind of looking rough. But yeah.
He got better from that last game. That was
From the last, yeah.
time.
Which ain't saying much, but
he did
Like I
because
said,
he just didn't throw pick
the
sixes.
AFC
You know
East is the new NFC South. One of them niggas will make the playoffs with an 8-9 or 9-8.
Nasty work. Nasty
Bills
work,
ain't going 8-9, nigga. But
You don't think so?
nah,
I
you got Josh.
I'm not saying
You got
him,
Josh
but-
Allen effed up, nigga.
Fuck that.
Oh,
I swear to God, NFL GMs ain't worth shit. But go ahead, man. I'm gonna keep going. Man. So
Sound
Tua
like a
can get
bunch of pain
paid.
in
You
your
feel me?
voice,
Tua and William can get paid, but Fields can't.
oh yeah, we'll get to that in a minute, bro. But let's start off Thursday night football, man. Niners and Seahawks. What's our thoughts on this one?
Brock Purdy had a good game.
49ers rushing attack is just like I can't tell. Like it's basically just the line. It has to be because they make anybody behind that line. You just automatically rushing for almost 100 every single game. Like
Right.
But
And that little threat that they got behind there, that nigga sorry. He still was out there getting yards.
that's my name. Like God never even heard of. Like not even in the college level and busting for like 99.
He
yards.
still was doing bullshit during the game. He damn near lost it a couple times.
That's crazy.
And shout out to Niners offensive line that entire game, 60 minutes, quarter 1 to quarter 4, and not one sack was given up.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That could be the Hawks pass rush too, but
Yeah. And then on the other hand, you have I forgot who it was that said, but the Seahawks O-line is ranked like 31st at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And for Geno Smith, for having a 31st ranked line, bro, he only went down on one sack, but 312
he gets
yards
rid of the ball.
Yep. He knows that. He knows like my line is not good, so I need to get it out quickly.
Something Russell Wilson couldn't do. Being honest with you,
he damn sure was crying about the line. Right. He damn sure was. Shout out my nigga Gino.
And honestly, too, don't let the score kind of fool you because it was 29-24 at one point, and then it just
he tried to have a little comeback at the end, and then Niners took off for that last run and kind of put it away.
But and Seattle too actually did fairly well. Well, I wouldn't say fairly well, but on 16 third downs they converted 7, so not really. But Frisco went 5 for 12.
I was pulling for the Seahawks, man. They have to up my sweat. That ain't putting no bread on it though.
The NFC West.
I ain't lose nothing. I'm blessed.
Nah, for real though, bro. The fact that we are at a time where my division is arguably the worst division in football.
That's wild.
It's crazy from where we were 2 years ago. And our first edition of Two Boo Boo Teams, Two Boo Boo Schemes. We got our London game, Jags and Bears.
Hey, even though nobody, I feel like nobody watched that
look
game.
good.
But Caleb Williams had a much better game.
said who, Tanner?
Obviously,
I said Caleb Williams looked good.
Nigga, it's the Jags, nigga. Of course.
23 for 20. I knew you were going to say that.
This right here is the Jaguars that I've always known. Like that last little couple years
Happened to
playoffs,
Doug
that
Peterson.
ain't the Jags I'm
That
familiar
was
with.
bullshit.
This
That
right
was
here is the Jags
bullshit.
I've always known.
But it's refreshing to see Caleb Williams have a good game. Makes me still have a little bit of hope for him.
Yeah, 23 of 29 for 226, 4 tutties, 1 pick.
And really,
I'm just glad Swift going off for my fantasy team. Finally.
Yep, 91 yards.
That's what I said. I only watched it because I got Cole Komet on my fantasy team.
I mean, like even like against the.
How did Cole
Colts,
Komet do?
like,
He had two tutties.
He got two
for
tutties.
70
He
yards.
did good. He did good.
You'll see solid. I see the future. I see the potential.
What do you have on the year, actually? I want to see what you got.
Caleb got weapons. It ain't no excuse for how you been playing.
I mean, of course, but like he's a rookie, so I got to take it with a grain of salt sometimes. You know, like I don't expect him to just show up and
I don't either. But when y'all get to popping that generational and talking Mahomes and all that, I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear that shit.
Here's the thing, J. Will. No, J. Will. He was talking a lot. That's what I'm saying. He hyping himself up. So
Yeah,
and then when you get more, they was talking CJ Stroud, and then you get more help on offense than any rookie I've ever seen in my entire life. Probably that any rookie has ever gotten especially for a number 1 pick.
I can think
like,
of
nah, bro. You don't get that, nigga.
It's some with good defense to back you up. So that's what I'm saying. He was set up perfect.
Especially when you disrespected another quarterback in the process. On top of all of that.
What fool do you know said when the punter got to the team, said you ain't gonna be punting as much as you is, so enjoy that bench.
Which is crazy.
Come on,
that's wild.
He said that.
Yes, that nigga literally said that when that punter got
what
signed to
the
the Bears.
hell?
Bro. Yeah, Jay, he don't get none of that.
That's what I'm saying, Jay. He
Get
don't
your
get
butt
no
out there,
pads.
nigga.
Someone was talking like Kobe Bryant, and he ain't even accomplished nothing yet.
Exactly. Like, for you to tell a punter that, like, really,
Probably Brian out of college.
probably got the most punts.
Nigga saying that on there. I was just about to say that. You talking all that shit, and you probably been getting the most PT on offense. Nigga probably got more time than Keenan Allen out there. What you talking about?
He said more time than Keenan Allen.
That's wild.
Next up, we got the Bucks and the Saints. We had a 50-piece. I want to say from Baker, but he was on bullshit too. This was just a crazy game in general.
It was. I had to double check the score again though, because it was close. At first, it was 17-0 Bucks. Then it was all tied up. Then I looked again. I was like, let's say 51.
Saints had 20 unanswered, and then these niggas
scored twice. I believe in the third and fourth.
It hurts my heart because I had Carson Steele starting, and he was on the bye week, and I forgot to change my lineup. And I had
who?
Carson Steele, the guy from KC or whatever. And he was on the bye week. And I had Sean Tucker on my bench. And I forgot to set my lineup. And this man
you got defense.
192 yards and 2 touchdowns, man. I mean, I was sick to my stomach, man. I missed out on 42 points.
Damn.
Oh, I know you sick with it.
Money league, too. So, you know.
Gotta pay attention to the money leagues, Jay Will. I don't care
was
what
that a one-off, or y'all think that
line,
nigga really finna be doing that? maybe the Bucks just got a good rushing attack. They do got Tristan Wirfs right there, so you know.
He's outstanding. He is outstanding at what he does.
I really like Bucky Irvin. He's eventually going to be the RB1 on that team.
Who?
Bucky Irvin for the Bucks.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like, and I hate to say that because I drafted Rashad, but that's what it's looking like.
Ooh, Lord.
Yeah, I know.
Damn. Was he an auto pick for you?
Nah, I grabbed him because I think I went for. I think I had that one. I did the draft, and I was getting like receivers early, so he was like one of the later running backs I had grabbed. Those were my running backs. I think that one I got Swift and White. I think those are my running backs. And JK. Those are my running backs. But I picked up the running back from Dallas, so I'm hoping he
Rico.
Yeah. I'm hoping that nigga do something, you know what I'm saying? But Dallas look like they ain't doing spit at all. So
and they're what, 3-3? We'll get there.
I snapped JK up late in the draft. I know.
I did too. He was like damn near the last pick. I got him and Brock Bowers late. Like nobody took either one of them.
That's crazy.
No one got Bowers.
I came up. Nobody. I got Bowers. It was like what, maybe the 10th or 11th round or something like that.
Oh wow,
That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
no one got him. That's
Let me
crazy.
see. I mean, let me get to the line. Yeah, I got him in the 12th. I got Bowers in the 12th round. Last pick.
It's only like
That was a
5
steal.
real tight
round
ends.
is crazy. I don't know how you know that far.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess niggas felt like it's the Raiders. They ain't got no quarterback. We don't trust that. We don't trust that spit right now. But he's worth taking the chance on if it's late. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, I probably would have took him earlier because wouldn't expect him to go that low.
he's the second ranked tight end in fantasy right now.
No surprise.
So worked out for me. Some of the Raiders' shortcomings helped me out in some type of way. Washington Communist Party in Baltimore. The Jaden and Lamar matchup, where I said Lamar was gonna show that he big, bro.
It was a good match though.
Yeah, it was a good matchup.
Not the biggest.
Shout out to Derrick.
Man, he said, Jaden, you ain't ready yet, young pup.
But for this guy to go,
Nah, Jay Daniels is him.
oh my god, bro! And not only that too, but then he has, Scary Terry, who's who's kind of. I mean, he had 53 yards last night and 2 tutties. So I feel like Daniels is just an overall really good QB, man. 24.
First of all, didn't I tell you to quit disrespect? No. F that. Didn't I tell you to quit disrespecting my nigga Jaden like that?
I said Daniels.
No, you said McDaniels.
It sounded like I did.
Don't put that nasty stigma.
I didn't.
On my quarterback, nigga.
You heard it wrong.
No, you said it wrong.
I swear I didn't.
We all heard you, brother.
Mick, nigga.
Y'all
and
heard
it's on tape.
Go get your ears clean.
Worry about that sorry bum behind you, nigga.
24 or 35. He'll cheat one day. Watch, and we'll win with it.
Who is that?
Drake May.
Oh,
I should put Will Howard.
Oh, my bad.
There.
My bad. I'll take that back, Jay. I thought that was Matt because I seen the number 10.
That's crazy.
So I'll take
I
that
thought that was back to. I can't.
Yeah, my bad. My
All right, so he even now. Y'all even. You got the Mac. He got the McDaniel. So y'all even.
I swear I didn't say it.
Yes, you did.
Y'all got to get y'all ears cleaned.
Nigga,
but 24 for 35, 269 yards and 2 tutties is. He played a real good game, but like JC said,
it's levels to it, young pup.
Like, nope. Yeah, Lamar was like, "Not today, buddy."
He don't got a Derrick Henry,
and he wanted his jersey too, Daniel's jersey.
Did he get it?
I think he did after the game, but during the pregame, he was like, "Oh, I'm getting his jersey." I mean, post game.
Yeah, man, this should be a fun. I don't know how often they'll get to play each other, but it should be a fun matchup to come.
That's a good matchup.
Game to watch.
I mean, Jaden's fun to watch. Period. Like that's.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie. He's emerging as like my favorite quarterback in the league right now. I'm keep it real with y'all. Like,
yeah, I drafted him in every fantasy league. I'm not gonna lie.
Now that whatchamacallit, what's this nigga name, bro? Having a brain fart.
DJ?
Shut up, nigga. Effing Harbaugh. Now that Harbaugh got Herbert throwing under 200 yards a game, this is emerging as like my most fun quarterback to watch until Herbert gets a coach that's going to have him throwing the ball again. But those are my top 2 favorite quarterbacks right now. Next up, Arizona and Green Bay.
J Love.
Yes, sir. It's my guy.
Like you said, bro.
He handle business.
Aaron Rodgers left, and Green Bay they're doing fine.
Green Bay look like geniuses with how they do this. We're going to draft a quarterback while we got a quarterback.
Every time. It never fails.
These niggas is finna go like 40, 50 years with 3 quarterbacks.
That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
That's how the Steelers used to be.
Bro, how did these scouts find these QBs is what I'm saying.
Because they actually doing their damn job, unlike the other ones.
How long did Jordan Love sit behind Rodgers? Looks like
I think the same time that Rodgers did, like 3 years.
Hey man, that's crazy.
He got drafted when the Packers were legit Super Bowl contenders.
Yeah,
and they were saying how Aaron Rodgers needs more help.
That.
Yeah, everybody was like, "Why the hell would they do that?" And Green Bay said, "This is why the hell we would do that, nigga." Mm-hmm. Now this nigga over there 2-4 and we 4-2, nigga. Checkmate.
Checkmate.
I remember too. I mean,
we know what we doing.
The QB first round of the Utah State, like at all places, all QBs, and people were just sitting there like.
And even Norman was still trying to hate. I still want my effing apology. Norman was trying to hate too when he had his little one-off games. He would come in and then, you know what I'm saying, when Rodgers would get hurt or whatever, and he trying to say like, "Oh yeah, he ain't it. Love ain't it." Nigga, where you at now, nigga?
He looks like
Norman, stop hiding.
He said
he hiding because them boys is 3-3. That's why he hiding.
if he makes it to the Super Bowl, we'll see him.
It's your turn, Jay Will. We ain't seen you in a minute, man. You got the floor, man. Colts and Titans. What's going on out there, man? Y'all got Flacco off the couch. What's the deal?
So, first off, I just want to say thank God that Will Levis cannot throw
Levis,
a football.
nigga.
Levis. Look at you, JC.
No, he could disrespect this fool because he ain't shit. Yeah, you right, Jay Will. Levis.
Anyways, I'm glad he does not know how to throw a football. Our secondary is god awful. If you've watched us this year,
And this nigga didn't even throw 100 yards. That's crazy.
The worst. I mean, we saw Trevor Lawrence throw like 300 yards on us. Caleb Williams throw 300 yards on us. Justin Fields basically hitting that mark, even though he lost. Sorry, but I feel like it's hard for me to say because I feel like Flacco is the better quarterback. Don't get me wrong, but Anthony Richardson is going to automatically start. Because he's the youngin. Flacco ain't really got that long. Anthony Richardson still has to feel like I feel like he needs to get more snaps under his belt because realistically, even though he got drafted last year, I don't even think he's reached playing 10 full games yet in his entire career. So like, I'm holding off on him because, if you see me on Facebook and Twitter, I've been like the biggest Anthony Richardson hater. Because I would say like he's the worst quarterback of all time and say he's the best.
That's what having me rolling.
It's just that his mistakes are fixable, but it's really annoying to watch him overthrow like a wide receiver on a screen. You know what I mean? Or just like, do simple things or make bad plays when he can do better. So like
the reason I'm holding on to him potentially still being a good quarterback in this league, and I know I've said this a couple of times, but that game he had against my squad last year when y'all had that overtime game against us, that was when I seen like, okay, like this is what could be potentially. Now I haven't seen much of it outside of that, but that was the game for me where I was like, we'll give him some time. He'll get his 3-year window that we supposed to be giving rookies.
Yeah. Plus, I feel like our wide receiver core still needs work. Even though Alec Pierce has stepped up, I'm kind of just done with Michael Pittman in general.
He's just not a bro. See, this is what we was talking about with Zamir White earlier. Y'all are trying to make that man something he's not. He's not an elite receiver one.
Exactly.
He's at best a low end tier receiver one.
And I've said this for the longest time. Like, I like Michael Pittman, but kind of like what y'all saying about Zay Flowers earlier. I mean, both of them may just be elite wide receiver 2 type players. Like they can't be wide receiver 1.
Right.
But I'm kind of just done with Pittman. I've seen enough.
What you think about my boy Jones?
You said what?
Josh Downs. Yeah, he's nice.
I've been a Josh Downs guy ever since North Carolina. I love him. I was mad that he got hurt during training camp off some BS hit, and the guy later got cut.
One of my partners that's a Colts fan, this nigga, like, he worships the ground Josh Downs walk on type shit. Like, he loves that guy. But at the same time, he also worships the ground your quarterback walks on too. So I don't know. Do what you will with that information. But
right now, I'm the biggest Alex Pierce fan. Like, I feel like I need to go buy a jersey soon enough because he's been.
Oh wow.
He's been having some big plays. Sometimes he keeps us in the game.
Yeah.
Like he's the reason we beat the Bears. So like, he's really stepped up and I really appreciate that because for a second he was looking
nigga
like
said the Bears like that was somebody.
I gotta take every single game. Sometimes if it's the Bears, it's cool. I gotta take it. I'm a Colts fan. I'm taking it game by game.
Hey, I feel you.
Who you are.
It's just, you know what? I got to be nicer to you. You're not as delusional as the other Colts fan that I know. So I think I be getting y'all distorted sometimes. So I'm with you, bro.
But we still I can't tell if this is we could make a playoff run or is it just going to collapse when the season goes on. We're very confusing.
I mean, y'all 3-3, bro. So I mean, obviously you got to somewhat believe right now, right?
Like I said, it all kind of falls back on our secondary. If Kenny Moore can stay healthy because he's been hurt, absent the past 2 games, if we can get it together, then maybe I could see us doing a little something. But for sure, we're not contenders. It'd be nice to see us make the playoffs, even though we really haven't been there since Phillip Rivers.
Tanner, y'all just lost. Tanner and Coop, y'all lost to AR, right? So
no, we lost to Flacco on the couch.
Flacco off the couch, a nigga that knows y'all team well. Okay, so how do y'all feel about where they at right now?
I don't feel nothing.
They like the middle. I feel like they're in the middle.
Do y'all believe in AR?
Yeah, I like AR. I'm not gonna lie. I like AR. He's one of my favorite young quarterbacks.
Tanner, correct me if I'm wrong. They had our number since Ben retired, so I wasn't expecting them to win against us.
Glad you knew that.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, just like y'all with the Jags, nigga. Just like y'all with the Jags.
Let me ask you something, boss. Are you still holding on to Will Levis jeans? Are you still holding on to Will Levis? What's up? Talk to me. I gotta ask you that, bro. What's going on with Will Levis?
Levis.
You still holding on? What's going on?
I thought
can we go to the next game?
No.
It's like every time I think I see something, he does something that just makes me think nigga, you are just
bro, trash.
I'm it's like I'll be wanting to say that, but then I'll be trying to hold on to the little moments where I do see spit. Yeah. But then it's like when you come out and do something like this, where every Colts fan has been crying about their secondary since July, and you couldn't get 100 yards.
That's crazy.
100 yards?
He's just a meme every single week. Man, took out a
bro.
Guy. You saw that?
He's been a meme every week. I'm not gonna lie.
That's wild, bro.
He's just a meme.
Have you seen all of the last 3 weeks, bro? It has him going like this. It has him getting flat,
crazy pass and stuff like
that.
But
I want to be a man of my word because I said I would give him to the end of the season. But I'm not gonna lie. That was.
Are you sure?
But
you can just own up to it right now. You ain't got to wait.
If he does this again, if he has another game, I'll tell you. I'll put it like this: if he has one more game this season where he doesn't get at least 100 yards, I will denounce Levis right then and there.
I'm your brother. If I'm gonna pretend, if you ain't got to do none of that, bro. We could just pretend you didn't even say you believe in it. I will do you that honor right now. If we could just I forget that you even said that.
Oh my god!
I promise you,
it's not even just about Levis. I'm trying to get us to not be like how the consensus of NFL fans are, to where they just throw rookies away so fast. I feel like they should all get at least a 3-year window, unless they just it's so egregious to where it's like, nah, nigga, we know what you. Are y'all all saying y'all feel like that about Levis?
I've been saying this is Kentucky.
I never had faith in Levis. Never.
I don't think it. Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hey, Titans, you better call Tannehill back.
Is he even still there? What's his
situation? No, I don't even think
he nowhere.
He cut. He a free agent.
I don't think he.
Damn, nobody signed him?
Tannehill off the couch?
Tannehill off the couch.
That don't even sound cool.
It don't sound like it. Don't sound
not at all. That sounds nasty, bro. Oh shit.
We ain't gonna spend too much time on this game. Texans and Pats.
The Patriots play Sunday?
I wouldn't say they played. I mean, they showed up to the stadium. But,
Bro, we lost by 20 points.
oh, that's a good game for y'all. Huh?
So like, what happened to the defense?
Like,
What
least
happened?
we.
Said that like we scored some points.
I mean, because they thought it was going to be worse than that. That's what it is.
No, 20 points is still pretty bad, but I'm not gonna slant. But outside of that, Drake May went 20 for 33, 243, 3 touchdowns. The only falter I really
a
saw.
lot of that shit was garbage time. Nigga ain't about attention to that shit.
Outside of that, too, he also another negative. One negative to that too is his two INTs. But we got to get the fucking run. We can't convert on third. We can't.
I'm still mad y'all threw my boy in the fire. Y'all should have let Brissett deal with all of that. Let him sit this season and then come in, or at least wait till the end of the season.
Well,
don't throw him in the fire against effing Houston.
Well, unfortunately,
that's why y'all niggas is garbage.
There's really never no time to throw in. There's never really a good time to throw in a QB.
What you mean? Jordan Love, how long did you heard how long we said he sat down before he got in? He got in at a great time.
Once again, it's you like you Patriots fans just expecting way too much.
Well, not me.
Yeah, y'all think every quarterback is supposed to be number 12.
Think that he's supposed to be 12.
They're not used to losing.
Yeah, well, that's the problem with that. Well,
they better get used to it, Jay Will.
I've been saying the same. Is, you know.
They see what Ragu say?
Settle in. Get comfortable.
Yeah, but outside of that, though, also went 3 for 13 on third. So that's
nigga. We don't care about none of that shit you talking.
Yeah, for real, bro.
3 13. That is just not winning football at all.
Just be lucky the futures there with Drake May because he did look good. I'll give him that.
I didn't even know them niggas played. Good win, Texans.
Yeah, and I
ain't gonna lie. That was the one game where I'm like, I ain't paying attention to that shit.
You want to tell us the final score?
I just players to cheat.
Right, you caught running to read all these stats and spit. Read us the final score.
The final score, you can go read my blog. I put myself through that.
The shameless plug.
Like that.
But when you read the blog, it's all pure and good. It's
covered that game?
Yep. Well, it was either that or we had gone to my.
Nigga said why?
Why?
Because I had stuff to do in that like later on, so I was like, I'll go ahead and cover.
That was not the only morning game. There was definitely much more entertaining morning games you could have covevered.
Yeah,
well, I gotta make sure I give when I'm doing my page. I gotta make sure I give every team equal opportunity. So,
so you covered the Browns and Eagles.
No, I'm saying like each week. I don't cover them all.
Did you just say you give teams the fair chance?
No, I've done the Raiders twice, the Steelers. I gotta do them.
So you haven't done the Patriots this year yet?
No, I've done them twice. I've done
right. So why do they get twice? But you couldn't have picked another team for this?
No, I'm saying it's not consecutive like back to back. So like the last time I covered New England was week 1.
So who'd you cover the week before this?
The week before this, that was Monday night. I covered Baltimore and Cincinnati.
So why you couldn't do Browns and Eagles or Colts and Titans or Washington and Baltimore? Why you couldn't do like one of those real football teams? Well, I don't know if I'll call the Browns a real football team. I apologize, but the rest of them.
Well, no, this is how I work it. I got to make sure I'm on a set schedule here. I do at least.
Say I chose the Patriots because I wanted to cover my boo-boo team with a boo-boo scheme. Just say that.
No, I have a set schedule on how this works. So, like, I have the Steelers coming up on week 7 and week 11.
Dre, I promise you nobody wants to read about Houston and Patriots.
I got some pretty good views on it, but it might be from New England fans.
Why? Who the hell viewed on that?
I got great views on that. Actually, that one in the Cincinnati game I got.
Psychos. Who the fuck?
Yeah, them is them niggas who's like obsessed with all football information. That's for real sports junkies.
Yeah.
Kudos to you, man. I'm proud of you, but still, fuck that game.
Yeah, as long as we doing, I have to be fair because if I want to be an announcer, man, I got to be able. I have to do all in every team, including the
boo-boo ones. You could say.
Ugh.
The who?
The Rams. Casey, don't say shit because we on the same level. We both we both suck.
Hey, at least we got an excuse, nigga.
Yeah.
You motherfucker.
We got 8 niggas on IR. Y'all perfectly healthy.
Yeah, how you
They had an
perfectly
injured
healthy
knee coming into
record?
yesterday's game.
So that's actually worse for y'all. Y'all got the same record as us, and we got 8 niggas on IR. So what that say about you?
We are not using injuries as an excuse.
I'm not even saying that as an excuse.
No, I
I'm
know.
saying
I'm talking shit.
y'all niggas got the same record as us, and we got 8 players on IR. So that shows at least we know we got something to look forward to. Nigga, you just stuck in that. So like Ragu said, settle in.
You stuck in that.
That's sad. That's bad. Healthy squad, probably the healthiest squad in the league. Y'all 1-5.
Wait,
The healthiest squad in the league is crazy.
The healthiest niggas in the league.
healthiest
The healthiest in the league.
squad in the
This
league.
nigga
That's
is
wild.
burnt.
Barb. That is wild.
Got the healthiest squad in the league. Y'all sorry as fuck like that. That's wild.
Somebody asked a question like, yeah, like why they so bad? Who hurt? Nigga, nobody. They perfectly fine.
Oh my
They
goodness.
just butt cheeks.
That's bad. Y'all practice squad even good. So how the fuck y'all niggas bad at this?
All right, too much time with these niggas, bro.
Talk about the
But
Patriots.
before we do move on, I just want to say, look, even if you are going to lose, Gerard, even if you are going to lose,
Man, if you say something about cheating, shut up.
Thank you.
you know I was
Please,
about to.
please.
Even if we do lose, at least try it with Drake May. At least. See what he can do and see what he can hide.
Y'all got
So y'all could look even more despicable because you always say,
I don't care.
I don't care. No,
I don't
but
give
you
a
say
fuck.
you don't care. At least you winning.
Yeah. Well,
But if
even
you
at this
cheating
point,
and you still lose,
at least,
that makes you like below dirt.
Hey, if you're not cheating,
pathetic.
you're not trying.
You sound so fucking.
So wait, hold on. So only the teams that are cheating are trying.
Hey, if you're
Right.
not cheating, you're not trying. That's just how I look at it. A win's a win. Even if you lose, at least try.
Wait. I'm trying to.
What's gonna
understand
kill
this-
me is
this
if y'all
method.
try. If y'all
You said if
trying
you're
to
not
keep it
cheating,
down.
you're not trying. So you're saying any team that's not cheating isn't trying.
If you're not,
All this, so
No,
them
it's
doing
if you get
them doing
caught
their
for
work in the
cheating.
scouting room and getting the right coordinators and getting the right schemes and all of that and planning
Hey.
matchups perfectly. That's not trying.
hey, no, I'm saying you can, but there's an easier way to do that.
JC, please.
Clearly
put this-
not, nigga. Because even if y'all cheat, y'all still trash. So
JC.
clearly
I'm saying,
not.
even if
That's
they
it.
do, like, for
Please,
example,
Please
even if we
clip this
do,
and call this stupid.
even if we do,
sports show.
even if we're losing,
This-
even
that-
if we're losing, at least give it a shot.
Jay Will Tanner, does that make any sense what you said?
I mean,
Me, I just don't care how I win.
honestly, to me,
A
it makes
win's a win.
perfect sense because
I
if
know
the Patriots didn't cheat against us, the Colts probably could have won a title that year.
No, you wouldn't have. You
First
that
of
game
all,
was
Jay Will, you smoking the same dope this nigga is. That's first. Second of all, nigga, the
Oh
cheating
my
worked
God.
for them because they had
Yeah,
number 12.
12.
It wasn't because they
I'm
was
just
just cheating,
trolling, man.
all right.
Like,
Next.
every time I bring up Patriots and cheating, you know I got to say something. You know,
I
feel like-
feel you. But that's the thing with them. It's like that was the Colts game is an example of like you niggas didn't even need to cheat and you still did it.
Who cares? The win's a win.
But the funniest part is, JC,
Y'all actually did better when you didn't cheat in that game
Who
than
cares?
in the first
Work
half.
smarter, not harder. What the hell?
So it sounds like if y'all would have cheated that whole game, you probably would have lost with the inflated football.
Here's the thing: you niggas is probably trying to cheat now, and y'all still losing.
Probably. That's what I'm saying. At least give it a. If they're trying it,
Y'all cheat, y'all cheating.
I forgot
now.
Robert Kraft.
Y'all, you know who you
Rod
guys are
Mayo
cheating.
played on the 2012 Patriots. He knows
You guys,
about it.
you know who you guys are cheating? You guys are cheating the fans. That's who you guys are cheating.
Preach.
Oh well.
That's who
Preach.
y'all cheating.
Oh well. We'll
But then
figure
again,
it
I
out.
don't feel sorry. for
Imagine
y'all
me,
fans.
but imagine me feeling bad for a Boston fan in any
I
sport.
don't. Yeah, you're right, bro.
Oh no, absolutely not.
No,
We don't deserve that. We'll take any high road to get the win.
That's sad.
Cleveland and Philly.
Doesn't matter how you win, just as long as you win.
Cleveland and Philly. We ain't talking about you bums no more.
Shit, I don't want to talk about these bums either.
Bombs off my skin.
I
Eagles
swear,
look-
none of y'all
the
like.
Eagles look soft too, bro. They don't look too promising.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna
This
say,
game was a
Eagles
chance for
beat
them
the
to get they
Browns.
split together, and they still almost dropped the ball.
Exactly, bro. I just don't. I didn't even watch the highlights of this.
How do you guys feel about the whole Nick Sirianni thing too? Because I feel like it's time. Did you see him like brag, like taunting after the game?
I seen that.
That was so Don't ever do that again. The
Against
comments were hilarious too.
all teams too. Like that's the team you hyping up that win over.
Right. It's crazy. It feels like the world is back to normal. Cleveland and Jags are bottom feeders.
Exactly, bro.
He said it's back to normal.
Back to normal. The Browns and the Jags are poverty again.
All these 1-5 teams have toss-ups next week, just like Patriots and Jags, all that.
Oh,
bullshit.
Jesus Christ!
Everybody, man. I'm gonna let y'all talk about this game. I ain't saying shit about it, bro. I'm just happy that their fan base is suffering once again.
It was more Steeler fans.
All that 10, 11 wins. I love your flex.
I was one of them, Coop. I ain't gonna lie.
That's okay, JC. No, here's the thing. I give you a pass because you have faith in Diddy Watson. But I'm just happy that these niggas.
That nigga said Diddy Watson.
Bro, you gotta clip that.
It's all good, bro.
This nigga Coop is stupid, bro.
Sean Tone.
I ain't heard that one yet. This nigga funny.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
It comes up with pause, and now this. This is hilarious.
Yeah, that was hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Watson. I understand he lost his father. He got some that legal shit going on, but I think it's something personal with his offensive line that they not blocking for him. Probably pissed them niggas
Bro,
off.
it has to be.
Is this the same line they had last year?
I'm not quite sure, Jay, because I don't follow the Browns like that.
That would be my question. What changed on this line? Because they won 11 games last year with no quarterback.
Yes.
Facts.
Flacco, man. He's just that is
Even before Flacco.
Joe Flacco.
Yeah, because Deshaun was 5-1 last year, right?
Yeah. Flacco wasn't there the whole. He only played like the last
Yeah,
5-6 games. So even in between that, they still was winning games.
It's something going on in that locker room, bro. It's got to be.
They was winning games with that bum. What's his name? Thomas Robinson.
Oh, UCLA quarterback. Yeah, I remember.
That nigga was horrible.
That's about that Dorian. Oh yeah, that.
How do you say that? He was trash. He was. That nigga was trash.
He's dog water.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you go from
It's
no quarterback and y'all play more motivated than y'all do? I don't know. That's what I know it's hard for NFL teams to have back-to-back good seasons. I know it doesn't happen like basketball, but I still, even with that being said, I didn't expect 1-5 off the gate. I didn't see that.
I just feel like the culture is just took a hit this year for the Browns. Like it just.
You just had the coach of the year,
right?
But
I'm gonna leave Tyrell alone with that Fire Stefanski stuff. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna let him be. I'm gonna let him be this year with that.
What about Sirianni? Do y'all feel like he's? At what point do y'all start putting him on the hot seat, if he's not already?
I feel like he's already on the hot seat.
I feel like he's on the hot seat.
He's already looking like a klutz as it is.
He really needs a really good year, to me, to even
Nick, when you say,
do y'all think he makes it to the end of the season?
Yeah, I think he makes it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But
no, I don't.
Think so?
Really?
As long as the Eagles are still in playoff talks, I don't think they cut him loose.
No, I don't think he makes it.
So if they records start looking like the Browns, then it's like, all right, nigga, like,
what are you 3-3 right now?
3-2.
Bro, they shouldn't even be that. They shouldn't even be that.
They shouldn't be that at all.
They should be like 4-1.
Bro, they started off last year like 10-0 and have just
they
fell off a cliff ever since then.
They supposedly got better too.
Bro, yeah, the
roster pieces are there. I mean, and I will be fair. AJ Brown has been hurt the last few games.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I know Jalen was on the hot seat before AJ even got over there in the first place, and that's what people forget too.
Yeah.
So who's to say what wonders AJ Brown in general just does for their offense? So maybe that helps going forth. But yeah, if they don't turn this around very soon, it's not going to be good. Or pretty. I mean, AJ Brown was there last season. You feel me?
But here's the thing. You want to know something funny? Why I don't think he can make to the end of the season? Your next 6 games, besides the Commanders, are scrubs. If you lose to the Giants, Bengals, Jags, Cowboys, or the Rams, I hate to say that, JC. If you lose a
The
couple
Bengals,
of
though?
huh?
The Bengals, though?
If he could
And
lose
if
to the
the
Bengals.
Commanders,
No, but I'm just saying, like, that's something you would hold against them if you lose to the Bengals?
No, I don't work for the Eagles.
Well, I'm just saying, if Coop is the overseer of all of this,
Mhm.
the Bengals is something you would hold against them?
They what, 2-5?
That's fair, but they're not the average 2-5 team, I guess you could say.
That's true, because they do turn up. But that's what I'm saying. They turn up when, they start off bad too. But this is their time where
Right.
they, But I'm saying like the Giants too. If you lose to the Giants,
I'm with you.
or like I said,
Giants,
Jags.
Jags.
I can't even say your
Even
boys
and I
because
ain't gonna lie, like
I can't
I don't
say
know
that
how I don't know who will
everybody's
have
coming
back by
back, right?
then.
Everybody
You said
coming
what?
back on the Rams, right?
What week is that?
That is November 24th. So yeah, that everybody gonna be back then.
Yeah, probably. I ain't gonna lie.
But I'm just saying, Jaguars.
That's assuming they don't get hurt again by then, though. Because these niggas been getting hurt.
Yeah, if you lose like maybe 4,
Even Dallas is understandable because that's their division rival. They always split with them.
That's facts.
So Dallas and the Bengals, yeah, but all them other teams, yeah, you should take care of them, or at minimum, no, you should take care of them. Like it ain't no excuse actually. So I feel you. Chargers and Donkeys.
Ooh,
First off, I just want to say I'm glad Chargers actually got that win, especially against who it was. But they did kind of slip up just slightly in the second half.
Shut up, nigga. With your Herbert hate. No.
Right.
I'm
Stay on that side, nigga.
You stay on that side, bro.
Because Sean Payton had that one coming. And so that's the only reason why I went with the Chargers, not Herbert. But hey, you weren't on the show last week. I don't think. Oh no, you left early. I told JC I did fall. That I corrected myself on that. I did fall into this whole QB. I fell into the QB stat win shit.
Like a motherfucker, so
he's not. So he is a yeah. No, I got. I'll come on this show and say, hey, I'm sorry, Herbert, but no, I am. I got it.
So Herbert gets an apology.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I do apologize for him. The only reason I talk shit about him is because you, JC, act like this man can't do no wrong. But outside of that, he's a great quarterback.
Nigga, you was just co-signing them other niggas, and you really didn't know what was going on.
Thank you, bro. I was literally about to say that.
No,
he seen Isaiah and Ragu on my nigga. I've always said it was that follow some burners juice, nigga. That's
but here's the thing: you had no reason to hate Herbert, bro. You don't even know this nigga.
I always know. It's the fact that JC
I'm gonna say this.
To be honest,
no, JC, I'm gonna say this, bro, and I apologize. But Dre, fuck your apology, nigga.
Well, you're gonna accept it. He's gonna accept it one way or another.
Nah, brother.
The funny thing is, though, Herbert didn't really do good against the Patriots. Like the Patriots always had his number, especially when Belichick was there. Like he'll get to them, and for whatever reason, he'll split the bed and he'll ball against everybody else. So it was like it ain't like he bothered them or nothing. Like
throw that little whack ass playoff loss. And you got other quarterbacks that ain't won a playoff.
Well, I did, like I said,
that's what I'm saying. That's how I knew you didn't know what you were talking about, bro.
And I looked at his stats too. So no, that I just fell into the whole.
There's no way you looked at his stats and just said, "Oh, he's
it's
trash."
Just because I always look at
it was
playoffs,
your uncle Ragu and your brother Isaiah. You teamed up against them niggas because they were OGs to you, and
not
you
even
take their side.
I don't think I think him and Isaiah the same age.
I liked Herbert when he came into the league. I liked him, but I fell into the QB stat run, and
you fell into they follow from Burners Portal. Exactly. That's what you fell into.
But JC,
you can say that, but that's not true. Because I've always
I
liked Herbert when he was in
They got to see this nigga twice. That's AFC rivalry.
Right.
There is no reason for this fool to be like.
Because Dre has this thing he does.
He makes some.
Dre has this thing he does where if I super like somebody and Ragu and Isaiah are on me about him, he's going.
That was a few times, not with Herbert. Like with Herbert,
you did that with Herbert. You do that with Embiid.
I agree.
You do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's.
I've liked her.
That's your thing.
I do
like
Herbert since Oregon. I've always thought Herbert was good since Oregon. I liked him his first few years. Like I said, I just fell in. I just always looked at playoffs too. I always looked at playoffs too as your legacy as well. But that's why I was looking at that.
But
Not
here's
just
the thing,
I was only looking at
y'all sit
playoff,
here
not
and
stats.
praise everybody else and all this other stuff.
I praise Herbert, and I've praised Herbert a few years ago on the
I
show.
ain't never heard you praise Herbert on
never
the
heard
show.
you say
But anyway,
I have.
you
You just don't listen. Neither of y'all.
Tanner,
You listen to the stupid shit, but yeah, go ahead.
No, you listen to the stupid shit, not me.
Which comes out your mouth. Pause.
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 Pause that.
Whoa. But no, you're not.
Just speaking actual facts here.
Comes out your mouth is crazy.
It
That's
is,
a
Tanner.
big pause.
Listen, give me, bro. That's why I paused it.
All right, Tanner and Jay Will, what's your thoughts on the Chargers this season with the hardball era?
Are you talking about the game or just?
Them in general, how they looking so far?
Still here.
I mean, I think the Chargers look good. I'm not.
Oh, you thought we was gonna kick you out, Ragu?
I forgot he was still there.
That nigga thought we booted.
I forgot Ragu was still there, bro.
Y'all still here, huh?
Nah, we ain't do you like that, OG.
This nigga just appeared out
You
of
took
nowhere.
Isaiah's spot today though. So you know what I'm saying? I had to say that spot for
He
you.
went to go pack Devante Adams' bag.
Oh shit, funny man.
Yeah, my bad. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, my main emphasis just from the game, because I didn't watch that much of it, but I've watched like just clips or whatever, so I can't just say like, oh, the Chargers look super good when I didn't watch the entire game, so I'm not gonna do that. But Bo Nix, to me, every time I watch that man, oof, it's hard.
Brutal.
And the way he let Sean, the way he talks to
You know that's the guy that the donkey said they tricked the Raiders into taking Bowers instead of him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We wasn't taking that fool.
What did they trick? Who
I
they
think
tricked
they
themselves?
took a QB so early that the Raiders probably didn't expect them to take a QB so early. So I guess that's what they
Nobody thought they was gonna take a QB that early.
They picked before us.
Yeah, but that was the issue.
Especially after you gave a quarterback $200 million.
Because that's why the Vikings, they're saying that's why the Vikings took McCaffrey so early, because they didn't think he was going to stay on the board, and it kind of left the Raiders empty-handed to where they just took the best prospect. Which in general, I don't think they are complaining about taking Bowers now, because Bowers has actually kind of lived up to his.
He that nigga.
Yeah,
You say it. He that nigga.
Bowers is nice. Bowers is nice.
Bowers is nice.
But yeah, Bo Nix is horrible. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, he's terrible.
And Sean Payton. F you, Sean Payton. I forgot to say that at the top of the show.
No, say it the right way. You don't say F you. Fuck you.
There you go, Jerry. What you said.
It's just egregious how he lets Bo Nix treat him. That's just fucking crazy.
Hey, I feel like this
That's
nigga.
the one trait I like about Bo Nix is that, because Drew Brees said like Sean Payton's one of the guys where you kind of got to get in his face sometimes if you want to get your point across. So I respect Bo Nix a little bit for that, but everything else.
But I don't respect the fact that you tried the bully tactic with Russell because you know the type of person he is. But then now when you let a rookie harp up in your face like that, it's like, nah, bro. To me, it's deeper.
It wasn't tall. The tallness.
Exactly.
Oh,
you let the tall one get in your face, but then you over here trying to emasculate Russ on the national stage in front of everybody.
Which is wild.
And you were on that type of time from the moment you walked through the door.
Russ should have fired on his ass.
He should have. He definitely should have.
He never had any faith in black QBs. That's why he left Saints when he did, because Winston was coming.
Because he. You know what? You just reminded me of that when everybody was begging him to start Winston, and he was putting in Taysom Hill.
Exactly.
You just reminded me of that. I remember we did, and I didn't even think that deep at the time, but you just reminded me of that. Yeah. And he was playing guard. I think he did it when Taysom was going to play like a 3-game stretch where it was trash teams, and he still was garbage. Because he just didn't want to start Winston that bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's bad.
I got some
man,
nasty
cool. Thank you for reminding me
of
of that. I forgot all about that, Slick.
I got some nasty work about the NFL I heard today. I heard it from a Dolphin fan. He said back in 2008 when Nick Saban left the Dolphins hanging. Guys, remember that?
Yeah,
I think he left. I think he went 8-8 and then left. Well, they interviewed because of the Rooney Rule. They interviewed Mike Tomlin, bro. You want to know what the notes said? Why they didn't hire him?
Uh-oh.
Y'all gonna love this, Tanner and Tool. He was too hip hop.
What?
Wait. Hold
You
on.
heard what I said,
Tomlin?
bro. Y'all heard me.
No, say it right, Ragu. He was too
No.
niggerish. He was too
That's-
niggerish.
Hey, we know what they was.
Yeah, we know what they
really
meant.
saying.
That's what that reminds me of when the
That was
creator
bad.
for 007 said Idris Elba was too street for
Yeah.
James Bond.
He
It
said
gives those vibes.
what?
And like
So they
Ragu,
got a bunch of code words for us, huh?
That's crazy.
That's the coach that you chose to say hip hop though.
Exactly.
but, you
A
know,
A humble dude
ever
like
since-
Tomlin.
Ever
And
since
I
the
would
John
say-
Madden stuff, I can believe all of it. So
Hey, I would say that the kid now is more hip hop than Mike Tomlin.
The drug
The guy
kingpin in Miami.
Yeah, the Miami Vice looking more hip hop. But yeah, bro. And look at the Steelers coaching versus the Dolphins in that time frame.
That's
Crazy work, bro.
Easy.
Crazy work, bro.
Andrew
So,
Dolphins-
Man, we'll be here all day with them type of stories. Right?
There's no racism in the NFL.
That's
There's no racism in the NFL. What are you guys talking about?
Fidax.
But I feel like
They just use words like hip hop
Yeah.
instead of.
I
Shit
feel
is
like
crazy.
I feel like Ragu was like listening on the low.
He
This
had
nigga-
to have been.
This nigga came back at the perfect time, right before Steelers and Raiders.
Yeah, he had the little headphones in.
He was waiting for the right team.
Hey, he had the
Hey,
headphones in.
JC, on one ear he's answering the phone calls, on the other ear he's got the all grind.
Right. On everything.
That's gotta be
So this was the
Hey, JC, that nigga was chilling in the break room. He was like, "Oh, they about to talk about."
yeah, he
football."
was. Or either that or he was timing that spit. Like, okay, the game should be around
Yeah, the game.
this time, right? That nigga ain't slick.
Had them headphones on the whole time, Ragu.
Huh? What you say?
No, we
No,
said
he
you
said we
snuck
got you
back
busy.
because you knew we was finna talk about this
Yeah,
Steelers and Raiders
you
game.
came back the
And you
perfect
came
time.
back. What's our thoughts on this one, man?
Tanner, would you like to go first, brother?
Yeah, Tanner, you do the honors, brother. We ain't had you in a while.
Tanner, yeah, I got it.
Pop your spit, man.
No. Najee came back into his own. We like that. We like that. No,
Y'all are smart for believing in him, by the way, because niggas was telling y'all to get up off Najee,
Yeah.
and
Nah,
y'all stuck beside him.
Najee good. Najee good. We really don't have a good O line.
That's that R word. Your boy.
That O line behind
Talking
Najee
like
is
that.
not that good. It's filled with a bunch of young players that really have no experience or nothing. It's just like a bunch of young guys blocking for him.
Yeah.
What's your Steelers update? We'll talk about the other spit in a minute. You know what I'm gonna get to. But as far as how you're feeling right now as a fan of y'all, what y'all have done this season thus far, how are you feeling?
I don't know. I like Justin Fields when he played. Like I feel like he was good.
Me too, man. I just saw him in
I
person.
felt like he was good.
His scrambling
I don't feel like-
ability.
I don't feel like he should get benched. He didn't do nothing to get benched though.
I seen somebody ask a great question. Because I believe as of right now, Justin Fields is at over 1,300 total yards at a 66% completion rate, 10 total touchdowns, 1 interception. Right? If those are Russell Wilson's numbers 6 weeks in, would he have gotten benched?
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
No.
I mean,
No.
no,
Hell no.
because
Hell no.
look at the receivers, bro. Outside of Pickens, our number 2 is Calvin Austin, bro. Like
Who?
you got Calvin Austin.
I was just about to
Exactly. Exactly.
We don't have a true number 2.
We don't
Damn
have
it,
a number 2.
JC.
You walked right into that one, Tanner.
Yep, you're right.
Hey, man, I just saw.
Hey, it's not his fault though.
I
It's his
saw him
first time
play
on the
in
show
person.
in a while.
Oh shit.
He the
So
shit.
is
for me.
Russ QB1 when he comes back, or is he going to be backup? What's going to work? What's going to happen?
I was gonna ask.
Well,
about
Tomlin, according to what I seen, well, I'll let the Steelers fans say it. Y'all could talk about it.
Fields, it's Russell starting next week.
So that's a fact. Like, it's no question. Like he's starting.
I mean, that's what I've seen. That's what I've
Practicing
seen.
with
I
the
seen
first
because
team.
the verbiage I saw was Tomlin say that it's a possibility. Like he's leaning towards the direction, but he hasn't called an official starter yet. That was the verbiage I saw.
I take that as Russell starting.
Right.
That's what I take that as.
And I also, you know what, now that you say that, I also take that as I don't want to tell y'all my game plan next week. So I want to keep whoever he about to play next on their toes.
Yep.
So you don't know who to prepare for.
Because he could really go in with either or. And
Why is Justin Fields being benched right now?
I don't know.
Well, that's a great question. I was
That's
just
a real
sitting here
good
racking
question.
my brain thinking, why?
Is there an undisclosed injury that we don't know about?
I'm gonna say it's this. Russ was the starter when he got hurt.
Right. He was named the starter. He didn't start. He was named the starter.
Being fair, you're not really supposed to lose your position off of an injury. So I'm gonna say that's wrong.
But like I said, Tony Romo had the same exact situation with Dak. They had the same exact situation. Romo was the starting quarterback after training camp was over with. Dak was not the starter. Then they started Dak because he was, I guess, hurt or not good enough to play at that time in their opinion. So once Dak played through those first 4 or 5 games, there was a lot of media pressure of like, y'all really gonna put this nigga back in over Dak? Like, right. And Dak is winning games right now. Like, Romo ain't done enough in the past for y'all to be trusting him like that and just have him just take his job and because I think they started with like 4-1.
Yeah, Justin, they only playing 500 ball right now. So if they were, they're
5-2
right now.
Yeah, we 4-2, right?
Oh,
yeah, we're 4-2.
So
they're probably about the same. They got about the same record I think Dak had at the time.
Yeah,
trying to
I think the difference
between
between Tanya and Romo was the fact that Tanya had threw 21 interceptions the year before.
I thought I heard you saying that shit. I
call her Tanya Romo.
Ragu, you heard right.
But my thing is this too.
Oh shit!
Like you just said, he was technically not supposed to start, even though he has a hot hand right now. But maybe we can see what Russ got. We played all 3 of our bums last year.
But it's not like y'all have like this
all 3 of our bums
risk factor. This is another reason why it doesn't make sense. There's no risk factor with Russ. Y'all just got him just to get him. Like, y'all not paying his contract. Y'all only gave that man 1.2 or something like that.
Yeah.
Justin Fields is the capital. That's who you took that's who y'all are.
That's who he is.
I guess you could quote unquote say took the risk of like, okay, like let's see what he got type spit. Where Russ, it don't matter what happens with him. Y'all didn't have to pay none of that spit. The donkeys got to deal with that problem that they had. So I don't understand, like, if Fields is playing a certain way, you got something rolling.
Hey, I just thought about something. You guys declined Fields' 5th-year option too, right?
We declined Najee's 5th-year option too, yeah.
Oh yeah, we talked about that. I still don't understand what that's crazy work.
None of it either, but
that's just that casual running back disrespect, Ragu.
Especially what I just saw in person. That's crazy work, not picking up his 5th-year option, bro. I already told you, Coop. I don't know what.
Can they tag him
with that? They could tag him, I guess, next year, but that would be dumb. Why would you tag somebody you could have had on a 5th-year rookie deal? Now the GM needs to. Shit, we need to talk.
I know our GM's been pretty good with getting deals done recently.
Well, my thoughts on the game. Ragu, you good?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Ragu had to go see that in person, man. I felt so bad.
But I mean, I ain't gonna.
Hold on. Hey, Ragu, I don't ever want to hear y'all niggas talking about somebody, how somebody airs out our stadium again, nigga. After what I saw, I don't ever want to hear that again.
Oh, and Ragu made
I saw a whole lot of yellow towels up in Algiant, nigga.
All I can say,
they made you feel out of place.
Allegiant.
All I can say,
whatever, nigga.
Algae.
The real nation showed up. But
That's the thing, though, yeah, because you and Coop was having that fight about the nation term, and then they
here's
came and
the
patched
thing.
your spit out.
That's
The real nation.
that's not a
Steeler Nation is the only
fight, my
nation.
nigga.
That's not
Everybody
even-
know.
Hey.
Everybody
But
know Raider
as I
Nation.
was watching the game,
Everybody
not-
knows that Raider Nation is the only nation, bro. Everybody copied. Every
But is that not an
every
indication
team
if these niggas
start
packed y'all
copying
out from
the nation
3,000
thing.
miles away?
Bro, most of them fucking Steeler fans live in LA. Motherfuckers wasn't from Pittsburgh.
either
Pittsburgh,
way,
well,
LA got
he
a
is
bunch
not
of
lying.
Pittsburgh
There's a whole lot of
fans,
Steeler
bro.
fans out here.
and I get
Everybody
that.
I met
Hey,
was from LA. Wasn't nobody from Pennsylvania. Nobody.
I feel you though. Like I said though, it's all good. But from the game's point of view was Raiders, JC, JC, Andre, J Will, Tanner, Isaiah, if y'all watching, I'm here to announce to y'all, I'm checking myself into rehab for smoking all that crack for giving these niggas 12 wins. I'm sorry, Ragu, but
I feel the same way about the wins. Yeah.
Ragu is understandable though.
Here's the thing. It's like I said before, Pierce, respect him as a player. Like I said, won the Super Bowl with the Giants, Pro Bowler. This body language does not. No, it does not look like he. Like I said before, like he's calling these players out, but during the game, it's like, what adjustments are you making during the game? It's starting to look like the black Josh McDaniels a little bit.
Ooh.
And that is not good, bro. I'm just saying,
Hot take.
I mean, Ragu, like I said, Ragu, you was there. I'm watching it on TV. I'm looking like this is not good for the Raiders, bro.
Sometimes you can see it a little better from TV than right there, too, though.
It just did not look good on your part. I'm looking like, damn, I gave these niggas 12. Fuck. I was like, what?
I don't see where y'all seen 12 in the first place. I said that on the prediction episode. Niggas treated me like a hater because I said 8. And I'm hoping they get that at this point.
He said, I'm hoping they get that.
Because I ain't getting nothing else right. Except the only teams I got right is the Jags so far. That's it.
And another reason why I'm checking myself in rehab because none of my teams is looking like the prediction I gave them. So I'm like, this is all bad. Besides the Steelers, could get 12.
The Jags are the only ones making me look like a genius right now. I gave them niggas 5.
Oh yeah, JC. I remember last year I gave the Giants 4 wins.
Man, you did that the year that I think they won 10 though. That was the year you did that, so that looked kind of bad because we was bad. We was clowning. Part. Yeah, we was clowning, and Giants they shut us up that year.
I'm glad we got the win, but it's just like, damn, I struggled. Like, and I wouldn't be surprised, Ragu, if somebody's on the phone right now. Hey, y'all ain't got no quarterback, y'all ain't got no receivers. We'll give you all these draft picks. We want Crosby, so I wouldn't be surprised.
You know what, Cool? Thank you for bringing it up. I was just about to ask Ragu that. Are y'all officially in rebuild mode?
You niggas are funny, so yeah, it's definitely calls being made. Somebody reported that already that the Raiders turned down several offers.
The Lions are looking for somebody to fill in for Hutchinson, and they mentioned Crosby and Hassan Reddick.
I can see them getting Hassan.
Well, I don't think Max is a Devante type dude, and Max actually got Raider tatted on him. So Max doesn't strike me as the guy that's saying one thing but really meaning another thing, like Devante. When Devante kept saying that he wanted to be here, and then as soon as AP checked him or whatever happened, then he come with the he don't want to be here. So I don't think Max is like that. And as far as the rebuild, bro, like, and I know you guys aren't Raider people, so you don't know what's going on. But we really are just building, bro. We're not rebuilding anything. What the fuck are we rebuild would be like we was good already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is a full on build up, bro. And I'm not making excuses, okay? But yesterday we were missing Devante Adams, Jacoby Myers, Zamir White, and Michael Mayer. These are all the guys that were projected to start. on offense.
Yeah.
On defense, we were missing Malcolm Combs, who's out for the year. Marcus Epps, who's out for the year. Devon Diablo was just coming back. Christian Wilkins is probably out for the year. So all of this people are not playing, bro. Okay, yeah, we got beat 32-13, but I didn't really get into it. But if you watch my show later on when it flows,
I definitely will. My favorite podcast right now.
I was there,
from
bro.
Birmingham.
hate to watch it.
It's not okay. I got a saying, bro. It's not as bad as it is when you get beat 32-13, and you're not as good as you think you are when you win 32-13. And I'm not just saying that because y'all beat us 32-13. I'm saying y'all not as good.
Them niggas, the Steelers fans looking like nigga, please.
I'm not saying that at all. That's just a saying from coaches speak that it ain't never as bad as you think, and it ain't never as good as you think. So,
okay.
You know, bro, they tried to put the rookie in because we are a little bit short-handed in the running back room. And you know, TJ punched the fucking ball out, bro. Right then, it's a 7-6 ball game. Okay. Then Diablo, shout out to Devon Diablo, because I give you plenty of criticism on here. So I got to give you props. You balled yesterday. He gets a pick. They call roughing the passer, bro. So, you go fast forward to the next score that they call back on us. They call JPJ for being ineligible man downfield, bro. He was like, "Cool, you know that. If anybody played football before and know what the fuck ineligible downfield is really meant to be, you know that was a bogus call." All right, so we don't get that touchdown. 2 plays later, TJ punches out another one. So it's and then you know you end up getting points stacked up on you. All I'm saying is, bro, I don't feel like it's as bad as it's looking. It's just we got to tighten up that second quarter. Stop getting down on ourselves when shit don't go our way. So to answer your question about a field on rebuild, it's not a rebuild. It's a build up still.
Well, the only reason why I asked and use the term rebuild is because typically when the team starts talking about trading, like Crosby, I believe is drafted by you. But
we're
like
not talking about trading Crosby. People are talking about do
it's
we want
rumors.
to trade him?
It's just
we're not
right,
talking about trade.
But it comes from because the guy the splash that y'all made a couple years ago, the guy that was supposed to, you know, I guess kind of change the team's fortune and build upon that playoff run y'all had when y'all played the Bengals. Once you get to a point to where those kind of pieces are being shipped out, that's when teams start, you know, again, like now everybody's getting calls.
Pieces, bro. It's not pieces. It's one piece. And I said what I feel like happened with that dude. So it ain't like we just like giving dudes away.
But that's what I'm asking. Are y'all?
And right, like I said, I'm not saying it like it's us breaking news or something. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised because, like I said, I'm gonna back your play here. Max Crosby is a loyal dude because he had plenty of times to go to a perfect D1 school and he stayed with Eastern Michigan. The reason why I know this is because he was one of the people I scouted in 2019 for him to come to the Steelers, but you guys got him. So yeah, I definitely, he's a loyal dude. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like it's like he could be, but I'm just saying like I wouldn't be surprised.
No, they called.
Yeah, I'm just saying, are y'all? And that's all I was saying was just the calls. Like, are y'all at a place where y'all are at least just entertaining calls of like, okay, like let's just start from scratch? No,
we're not entertaining trading Max at all. We're trying to get better. Trying to get some guys back healthy.
And how old is he? He's what, 30, 31?
Oh no,
man.
29.
He's like 27.
He's not 30 yet?
No.
Oh, so he's still okay. So he's
still young. He's like 26, 27.
Yeah, because like I said, he came out in 2019. But yeah, he was.
And Max is the face of the Raiders, man. So just to give you a little insight, they introduced.
All I'm saying is that we heard this years ago with DAVANTE. So
I mean, not really though. We heard it with Josh. You could say Josh, but not really DAVANTE. And we heard it with Carr, and he's out of town as well, but not really DAVANTE. But I'll tell you this: They introduced the right defensive end, the 2 D tackles, the linebacker, and all the DBs, and then Max. So this is his team, bro.
I feel like
he's
he
not
is his culture, though, so it makes sense. Like he is.
If you trade Max,
nobody's gonna want to play that.
I think the Raider fans would go up to Al Davis's suite. Mark Davis's suite.
Most definitely, bro.
And holler at him.
100%.
All I'm gonna say is this.
You don't get rid
I think he knows that too. He knows that.
All I'm gonna say is this. Past 3 years. Own you niggas. So that's all I'm gonna say.
So
we own you niggas.
My thing is not 3 years. 3 years would
yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
3 years would include 2021, wouldn't it? Or you said 22, 23, 24?
Yes.
Oh, because I went to Pittsburgh when we got to that hall.
And I was there on Christmas 2022.
JC was like, wait a minute, hold on.
Yes.
Yeah, that got an asterisk by it because Josh McDaniels was the coach.
Hold on. But y'all didn't say that about that game where y'all beat Baltimore. Y'all took credit for that when I brought up y'all was finna play him. But now it's an asterisk on that.
He talking about when McDaniel was the coach.
Yeah, McDaniels was the coach when they beat Baltimore.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
That's what Isaiah said.
No, not a few years ago. No.
No, not a few years ago. I'm talking about last year.
We didn't play Baltimore last year.
The last time y'all played Baltimore before this one, did y'all win? And who was your coach? Okay, that's what I was saying. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, I didn't know that.
John Gruden was the coach.
So McDaniels never beat Baltimore as the Raiders coach?
No. Never played. Not only did he not beat him, he never played against him.
Okay, that was what Isaiah told me on the show. So that was why I thought that.
What? The stat kid was wrong?
No, you know he gonna if he was here
I don't remember Isaiah saying that. He knows Gruden.
When y'all were about to play Baltimore, and I was saying, like, I don't know why y'all finna do that show. Like, y'all might as well skip that. He said, nigga, the last time we played Baltimore, we beat him. And I said, McDaniels beat Baltimore as a head coach?
I think
he was like, yes, surprisingly.
Oh, yeah,
I'll go back to the episode. I'll put a clip up.
That's not true.
I'm gonna put it in the chat. It's not true? You want to bet?
We didn't beat
okay.
Josh McDaniels didn't play against Baltimore, if I'm not mistaken. They never played.
Yeah,
that was the first game of the season in 21.
That was the last time y'all played them?
21 team was on their way. Last time we played them was a few weeks ago. But
before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was in September 21 when y'all played Baltimore. That was 21.
I think it was first game.
And that was a close game.
It was Monday night too. If I'm not mistaken.
I remember, 33-27. I remember that game.
Yeah.
I think I'm right. Hold on.
We scored a touchdown at the end, 27
Check that for me, JC. I think I'm right because I remember that. It was 33.
I want to say we scored either it was 33-30 Coop or it was 33-27 because we scored
33-27. It was 33-20. I think it was
33-27 in overtime on September.
Yeah, we scored a touchdown
the day before my birthday at that.
That's our team. I don't know.
Damn, Isaiah, I don't know how you do it. That nigga be pulling up this bit quick.
Did you try that reference thing that I told you about that he sent me to?
Nah, I didn't. Well, he didn't send me that.
Oh, that's what I use.
He still do it pretty quick though. Like,
yeah, you use that too, Jay Will?
Yeah, I use that too.
I think it's pretty freaking helpful.
All right, next game. Atlanta, Carolina.
Kurt Cold Chains.
This nigga.
Bijan Robinson, they finally got him.
Yes, sir. That's another one.
Fantasy football owners wasn't looking too good about him.
He been doing good. He been doing all right this year, other than the whatchamacallit, the Bucks game.
I'm happy for him. I mean,
the Atlanta offense looks different in general now that they have a decent quarterback.
How do y'all feel about Drake London this year so far?
We talked about him. I know you ain't been here in a minute. Yeah, we talked about him. We still giving him grace.
I'm glad this man, top 2 leading receivers was Drake London and freaking Kyle Pitts, 70 yards for 3 catches.
How you feel about the new I guess renounced Falcons, Tanner? Like,
Shit, I don't know. Kirk's gonna be Kirk, so I mean, like,
you don't believe in that guy?
What's that mean, Tanner?
I knew Raccoon was gonna play so.
Tanner has always been pretty critical on Kirk.
I like Kirk, but like, when it matters most, I mean, things don't go his way. Let's say that.
That's a nice way to put it.
I always feel Kirk to be in the NFL out his entire career.
Things just don't go his way when it matters the most.
He used to have some horrible defenses in Minnesota. I just felt bad.
Horrible defensive schemes or horrible defense? That's two different
I
things.
think most of his career he did not have a good defense.
Preach to the choir.
Didn't have a good defense?
Not
he
even
had weapons on defense, nigga. Hold up. We're not finna
not
do
even
that.
just in Minnesota, even with the Commanders.
I'll give you Washington. I'll give you Washington, but not Minnesota.
JC, you always talk about that punk ass Minnesota defense with Eric Kendricks and Matt Anthony Barr and them, like, and Harrison Smith, like they just was some all-star team or something. They was
the players were
okay on D, bro.
They were Pro Bowlers.
You see, I knew where you was going. I know. Fucking Notre Dame.
Any of us would take those prime players on our squad right now.
A Notre Dame dude. That's who
you
hold on,
wait a minute.
Prime Denelli Hunter would be
y'all
the best
know
player
where
on
I'm
our line
about to
right
go
now.
with this, right?
Right now.
Do y'all know where I'm about to go with this?
I don't.
Where you going?
So y'all giving him an excuse because he ain't had no defense, right?
I'm not
saying he didn't have no defense.
I was about to give
I'm not saying that.
I feel like
no, not you, JC. We right here. I got you. I was just gonna say we tried to defend Herbert by saying he had no defense, and y'all was like, ooh. But
well, they've already admitted they was kind of trolling with that. So I mean,
I was just ready. I had my ammo.
They know what's up with Herbert.
Marv said, "I'm ready. I got receipts."
I just had some ammo ready.
He said, "I got receipts."
It's still fuck Justin Herbert on mine.
Denelli Hunter would be the best player on our line right now. Eric Kendricks would be our best linebacker right now.
Hunter.
Harrison Smith would be our best safety right now. Who else was over there?
Xavier Rhodes.
Harrison Smith, I don't think would be your best.
So what they say, roads closed.
Who's our best safety?
I have not seen not one round
roads
game, bro,
closed.
so I could not tell you.
Our best safety
is not that guy.
Johnson ain't been playing, and the curl nigga, whatever that nigga name is, that just came from Washington, he ain't been doing spit. That nigga been getting beat, burnt every game that he didn't play.
Well, I hope he continues that this week.
Well, quarter.
If we lose to y'all, nigga, that's when we got a problem.
Well,
I can accept some of these other games and everybody being out and spit like that, but yeah, this where I draw the damn line, nigga. Every team got injuries, nigga. You better not lose to these niggas.
Gonna draw it with your pocketbook. You gonna draw the line with your wallet.
We can do that.
This nigga Bragg,
we can do that for sure.
You ready?
I wouldn't think you would want to do that right now.
I'm just saying, I don't like to, I could take I expect us to beat the Raiders, but all that, if we lose to y'all, blah, blah, blah shit, that's what I don't like. It's pro football. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could lose, bro. It ain't like y'all good.
But there is a such thing as bad losses.
It's not like the Rams are a good team, bro. Let's knock it off.
We're a good team healthy.
Which is never
99 is at home on the couch somewhere, bro. You guys' stock is a 15-inch wheel.
Ragu, how many wins you give us at the top of the season?
I think 7.
You sure about that?
I didn't go overboard. Did I do
You
10?
did. Yes, you did, sir.
Yeah, I was about to say, Ragu, you.
So that's what I'm saying. So
Ragu.
you know we're a good team healthy because you gave us over 10 wins.
No, Ragu, because you and Flex
pretty basic.
Gave 11, and y'all said they was winning the division on my show.
And I think he said something similar on ours. So
I said they was gonna win the division.
So you did 2 prediction shows giving us 11 wins.
Yeah, bro. Go watch it. Yeah, you did.
So you thought our roster was good.
Let me get that number to that rehab, Coop.
That few, nigga.
I was on.
So I'm checking in.
Hey, we'll be in there together, Ragu.
Do they
that nigga said if I say it once, I'll say it twice.
Do they service?
He went to 2 prediction episodes.
Crystal meth? Do they have the crystal meth addiction? Because I had to have been on crystal meth when I said that shit.
I think it's just. All right. I don't know if y'all was just doing that to taunt Fame. But I was like, they had to be just y'all was just taunting.
I had to be trolling.
Nigga, you saying that like the Niners? Hold on. You saying that like the Niners is good or something, nigga? We all been trashed this year. Nigga, they ain't just been way better than us, nigga. We beat them.
They just came back from the Super Bowl though.
Man, I gave the Niners 9 wins after they Super Bowl run, nigga. So I seen it.
I still have faith they'll get 9 or 10.
I got us popping.
What did you? Well, actually,
I'm gonna look at the Rams starting tonight, so we'll see.
Yeah, you gotta do your homework.
Yeah, 2 brand new Ninas. I know he is at home.
I think Cooper returning too. So, and I
got my boy. Hey, Ragu, we don't need you to keep mentioning our guy, man. He at home with the family, minding his own damn business. All right.
Hey, shout out to Aaron Donald, man. Hope you're enjoying your retirement, brother.
One of the greatest.
Absolutely.
And it hurts my heart thinking about it. So
you be all right.
Hey, but I wanted to tell you guys too.
He reminisces on that Super Bowl.
I'm sitting there watching the Raider game with a stomach ache, bro, when I'm watching Justin Fields. I'm just saying, I wish I could be GM just for one day, bro. I'll go and make all the moves that I felt should have been made, and then I'll be like, okay, now y'all can handle it from here. Because we would have Josh and we would have Justin Fields if I was running things. So Telesco, I hope you hear this.
Telesco, in other words, he's trying to say give him a contract. He can help you out.
My man Champ is there. I'm sure Champ is telling him, but if you do need some consulting, I got you. I got you. And I'll work for a little less than the going rate. Not that much, but a little less. I'll give you a discount.
He said not that much, but a little.
Damn. Here I was thinking pro bono. This nigga probably finna hit me with the Sam Mitchell.
No, they got too much bread for that. Yeah, I hit you with. Hey, young fella,
if I would have said that nigga.
That was like, can I get a loan?
That's like now. Say that actually did happen. Imagine you set the team up. You said not that much, but a little bit. Imagine you set that up and they win the bowl. Then you'd be like,
hell yeah,
I'm for sure gonna need a little more.
And then I spin the block.
He did a ring or something.
Then they gonna block my number. Then they gonna block my number and shit. Like, oh yeah, no answer.
I constructed this team.
But oh man, I swear, bro, those 2 guys would make such a big difference on this team.
All right, what game we on again?
That was a nice
Atlanta.
Panthers.
No, we passed that. We ain't spending that much time on that. I wish I had a clip of Stephen A right now for this next game. I turn the spit around like this.
Cowboy game?
Yeah.
We got no Cowboy fans on this show. That's crazy.
We still to this day, we are 120 episodes in. We still have not had a Dallas Cowboy fan on the show yet.
Crazy word.
Good, got to stay that way too.
I can't believe that.
We got to break that milestone at some point.
Because now it's gonna happen. Now watch in like 2 weeks we're gonna get our.
Because you gotta be a fan, but you gotta be a fan that knows what you're talking about to step in the on the panel. You know what I'm saying?
Call my goofy ass. Call my goofy ass uncle. I would love to troll his punk ass on this show. Yeah, let's call that nigga.
Yeah, I don't think I know any like podcast ready
Y'all
Dallas fans.
Y'all talking about rebuilding and shit.
Damn.
47-9 is nasty work.
Dallas don't ever be nobody good, bro.
JC, you don't have a Cowboy fan on here to ask, are they in rebuild mode? But that's who, man, they are. They in
but
trouble.
they have a unique situation. They usually check every box at every position, but then still just don't see the product on the field. Kind of what I was saying about the Vikings defense, but worse. Because they're.
Do you think the fact that they let Dak's situation kind of, you know how they let him and CD kind of not get it, for whatever they were doing in training camp, they didn't pay Dak, they didn't pay CD, they waited till right at the start of the season. Do you think that affected their starts of their seasons?
What they got to do with the defense?
Giving up 47.
Hey, I'm glad you said that. So remember, I'm the guy that said that's why they lost in the playoffs, was because of the defense. And everybody was like, nah, it's because of the nasty work Dak was doing. So I'm happy to say that their defense ain't shit.
What I was saying is, first of all, hold on, it's a couple layers. We finna address that. First of all, first thing I was saying about that is, I know that there was an underline because of you and your Micah situation. Whatever it is that's been there on the low, I caught that, and I think that was a part of it because Micah didn't do spit that game. So I think.
But since I saw Micah wrestle the sumo guy, I told you I'll change my opinion on Micah. So it ain't just number 11.
Okay,
but I feel you.
But I was also saying
I was talking shit about him, so you're right.
but what we were saying was like, yes, the defense does get some blame, but it does not help when you throw back-to-back pick sixes or damn near pick sixes in the first half, and then you get to a point where you playing catch up all damn game, and then you boosting your stats up. So then at the end, it looked like, oh, well, that wasn't my fault. We saying that's why we wasn't trying to let Dak off the hook with that. Because 5 years from now, when somebody looks at the stats, they're gonna be like, oh, that wasn't on Dak. Dak played pretty good. Nah, nigga, we making sure we was in real time, and we not gonna let y'all revise history, nigga. It was definitely on Dak.
Matter of fact, let me push play. This what happened.
Exactly. But we did not. We wasn't fully saying it wasn't on the defense, but I think the score will show the proof is in the pudding with the defense. I think I was the one that mentioned in the first place that Aaron Jones had more touchdowns in that game than he did that whole entire season. So of course they got their share of blame, but it was the $60 million man with the plan.
And like you said, JC, those stats, like I forgot what game they got blown out a few weeks ago or earlier on in the season. I forgot who it was, but
yeah, I know
when they were saying, they're looking at the stats and you're like, garbage time stats. Like you did that when they were already 2-3 scores up.
Me and you specifically talked about that on the phone off record of quarterbacks doing that type of spit.
Yeah, we did.
We talked about that.
A lot of those 300-yard passes be because of nasty work they did
like
earlier.
that. Exactly. And then imagine you not getting the blame because you found the way to get your stats looking right.
So who's this game to blame?
That's a good question.
I'm hearing a lot of talking.
That's a good question.
Who is this game to blame?
Coop. Okay, so
I would say let's blame the Dallas Cowboys. The whole.
It sounds like Dallas fans, from what I've been seeing, are blaming Jerry Jones.
That's what happens.
Jerry
getting too much.
That's where a lot of the blame I've been seeing.
He said Jerry.
I'm not a Cowboys fan. I'm just saying what also.
Yeah, that's
owners own and players play.
But here's the thing.
Yeah, but the decision making
that they
leads
wasted
to what the product on the field, I guess.
Oh my God!
I didn't see the game.
Jerry Jones straight up said he felt like Derrick Henry's price tag was too much. That's not on the owner.
That's crazy. That is 100% on Jerry Jones. What the hell?
Yeah. Hey, bro. We said the same shit about Josh Jacobs. Nasty work is nasty work. We said the same thing about Justin Fields. And we went out and got Gardner Minshew.
I feel like Isaiah said that about Justin
We
Fields.
appreciate you for that, by the way. Yeah, we appreciate it.
On the real, JC, this is what we did. So, what can I say?
But people clown the Raiders front office and dysfunction enough. You don't really hear it with Dallas as much as you should, I guess, with decisions like that.
But the Raiders and the Cowboys are accident waiting to happen. Every fucking week.
But Dallas, again, cool. This is what I was going to ask you, because this is why I think they have a unique situation, because on paper, and I know what you're about to say, Ragu, leave me alone. But on paper, they be looking good at pretty much every position. And then during the regular season, typically, other than this one, they usually get around that 10 to 12 range every single season and then get blasted in the playoffs.
My brother wrong. So this year, you telling me on paper, at running back position, they look good.
Who was supposed to be starting? Oh, because Pollard left. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
That is fair as hell. Because they went and got,
and they lost a lot too, JC. They lost a lot.
They said Pollard wasn't enough, and then came out with an old Zeke, and Rico Dowdle. What's this nigga name?
And you know what, Ragu? Hey, shout out to you, Ragu, because I put a waiver in for him, and I seen you got him.
JC sounded out.
You was like, yes, after you saw the game. Yeah.
I was like, thank you.
So that helped me lose.
Yes, it did.
Damn.
It would have helped you lose. I should have let you get him.
Thank you so much. I was like, yes.
But Dak just got 60, and ain't nobody like thrashing him right now. Like, niggas is tearing Trevor up every week though. He got a $250,000. $250,000.
Who's Trevor?
I'm sorry, y'all boy
William.
I was about to say,
what was it? It was William. And
I was about to say too, JC. Yeah, you just paid this niggas $240.
Why ain't nobody talking about that 60 Dak just got?
They should be.
We gonna start calling him Dakota.
Dakota. Yep.
Start calling him Dakota Prescott.
He got signed.
That's all I'm asking.
Yeah,
and he got signed right before his damn game. Like that.
Dakota Prescott until further notice.
Yeah, you're right. Dakota Prescott.
I thought y'all wanted him, Ragu.
We did. Still do. We'll take the 60. We'll eat the 6-0.
Pause?
Tomorrow. I don't think that's a pauser.
No, I think you were good on that one.
Yeah. Hey, we would take the 60 tomorrow. I'm just being honest.
So his name is Rain Dakota Prescott.
Is what?
So we gonna go Rain
Dakota Prescott.
I'm not losing to a nigga named Rain Dakota.
That nigga's name is Rain. Hey, that's perfect. Rain.
I can't with this show.
Oh, shit. That's what it's doing right now.
Bro, the amount of names that we've come up with on this show is hilarious.
Oh my goodness, man. Y'all are crazy.
All right, that's enough.
Who said his name is Rain?
That's enough for a game where a nigga didn't even score.
Yes. Shout out to the Lions, though.
On top of that, JC,
we got William, we got Rain, and it's somebody else who we said
Joseph. We had Joseph.
No, that's over with. That's over with.
No, what's Burrow? We had Burrow.
Yeah,
Burrow.
They were saying Joseph.
No, Burrow.
Isaiah was saying Joseph until that Baltimore game.
Yeah.
That nigga turn up though.
All right. William and Rain. Wow.
Oh, Ragu, you didn't hear it. Diddy Watson.
Oh yeah.
I'm done. I
forgot about that.
I ain't fucking with you, niggas.
Bengals.
Y'all scandalous for now.
That ain't us. Coop said that to me when I was talking about the Browns game. He said, "You believed in Diddy Watson."
Real quick.
Diddy Sean Watson. Not Deshaun, Diddy Sean.
Diddy Sean. Damn.
Diddy Sean Watson.
Oh, gosh, that's nasty.
Diddy Sean Watson.
Diddy Sean Watson. Damn.
You dudes are.
And
ill,
you said
man.
we cold, nigga.
Put icing on the cake, cuz.
The nigga name is Sean.
Diddy Sean Watson is
Hey,
crazy.
I'm taken out. I'm done. Man. I don't even know. I don't even know if I can continue the show. Diddy Sean. Wow, man. Just wow.
Let's go, man. Before we go into another territory, Bengals and
Yeah,
Giants.
yeah. Because
The only thing I want to state on that Bengals game was you could tell Joe Burrow and the Bengals wanted to win that much because
No, they didn't want to win. They wanted to not lose to the Giants.
Well, yeah, there you go. Thank you for the correction. They didn't want to lose. Did you see that 55-yard run that they allowed Burrow to have when he scored on it? I think it was like first series.
Burrow don't never do that. That's how you know.
Yes. When I saw him take off,
that
that nigga said, F that.
He's I'm putting the team on my back.
Bro, he took off and did.
And to be honest, I was really they only tutty because that Chase Brown spit was some garbage time bullshit at the end when the game was over with. So really, that was their only touchdown.
It was. You're right, bro.
You ain't lying, bro.
Not too much time on this game. This game was
it sounds like it. I was already looking at the next one.
oh my god, bro.
That's crazy for a prime time. I'm not sure who. Hold on. Let me see.
What's a crazy primetime game was last night. That was an unexpected.
I would say that was better than the Bengals and damn Giants. 2-5 teams on prime time.
Last but not least, we got our Monday Night Football game. Bills and
Thanks,
Jets.
Ragu.
Fourth quarter. A halftime Hail Mary, his fourth of Rodgers' career.
That's only the fourth?
I believe he said fourth career.
I thought he had way more than that.
Yeah, Jeff Janis.
He was known for that in Green Bay.
I think they better check that stat again. It's got to be more than 4.
Because it was Jeff Janis, Alan Lazard, the dude in the.
Yeah, I won with the other Rodgers. What's that nigga name? Yeah,
James.
It was some Rodgers. It was Rodgers the Rodgers.
Rodgers the Rodgers.
I remember that one.
And then to
Jordy
Lazard.
Nelson too, right? He had one to Jordy Nelson too, right?
Damn, what happened to Jordy Nelson? I forgot about that name.
I would just like,
and he has a Super Bowl.
I feel like we need to shout out Ray Davis, the guy who's been carrying Will Levis in Kentucky. The only reason why he
Levis. Why y'all doing that, bro?
Levis, because
Will Levis.
Hey, Jordy Nelson is the Green Bay Packers wide receiver coach.
Oh wow. Okay.
Shout out Ray Davis. He was nice at Kentucky. He carried old boy's legacy. Did what he had to do.
I wanted Ray Davis on the for the Raiders to draft Ray Davis. Check with.
That's a rookie.
When he was
oh wow.
I didn't even know that.
I got it on my draft.
Did they find him one?
I think he went undrafted, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Wait.
No. Somebody drafted him. Like,
I'm saying, did the Bills find them one though? Like, do they got them a running back?
I mean, it's one game, but he
was
pretty solid.
They got James Cook.
They got James Cook, huh? All right,
Mr. Cook.
Is that your final answer?
No, sir. I don't know.
No, sir.
Nobody care about this game? What's going on? Like,
not really.
What game?
The Jets was fighting for their life to not go 2-4.
I feel like we've talked.
They ended up going 2-4.
Oh, I was gonna say though, Jay Will, did you or anyone who happened to watch it, did you happen to catch? Because I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but that throw where Rodgers darted, I forgot who it was. He darted him across in the middle of the field, but it was underneath the defender's arm. He threw a bullet.
Oh,
and it went
that was nasty. That was to Lazard.
Lazard, there you go.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Like, he put a dime under.
That was old. That was vintage Rodgers right there on that throw. That nigga was sitting right there.
What the hell?
He got the whole Green Bay wide receiver core coming in.
That nigga Mike Williams dropped them passes. That nigga told Woody Johnson get on the phone right now, and he did it too. His little whole self.
we also can't exclude the amazing interception that Buffalo had too. When he took the ball out of the one from Williams when Williams was
Ron
hurt.
Johnson, he picked up.
Yeah, that when Williams was on the ground hurt, holding his head, I was like, did he pick that? I thought he caught it.
I thought Mike Williams caught that too. I'm not gonna lie.
So it looks like we got Conklin, Lazard, Garrett Wilson, and Devante Adams is going to be the core. With Breece Hall in the backfield. And y'all can
Watch this motherfucker hamstring miraculously hit
I
him up
know
next
Max
week.
would be better.
I don't like
His hamstrings better like that.
Bitch ass nigga. It wasn't
Yeah,
no
Ragu.
I can't even hide it. I don't like it.
How long have you been feeling like that?
Nah, he was cool up until
The ball switch?
business decision. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, he was all right. I was starting to. I ain't gonna lie. I felt the way on the receiver thing. He was being a little too selfish. I was gonna say something else, but he was being a little too selfish with what he was saying. And then you know what else rubbed me the wrong way? When and you guys seen receiver when they was like, okay, yeah, the Raiders switched to Aiden O'Connell, and he was like, yeah, I signed off on that.
Right.
I didn't like that.
I didn't see that.
I didn't like that shit. Like, oh, so you a coach, nigga? Like, the coaches come and ask you, can they change? You know what I mean?
I mean, is that not normal though for star receivers?
Man, that shit just came off wrong to me, bro.
It's the way he said it.
Yeah, I signed off on
or
that.
the fact that he said it. Maybe he could have kept that to
The
himself.
fact that you said it at all,
Okay,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I ain't never heard.
Like, it's cool for somebody else to say it about y'all situation, but you don't say that.
Right.
I've been rooting for the Raiders long enough to where they had Jerry Rice and Tim Brown, and I never heard them talk like that.
Them two are the greats.
Exactly. Gold jackets.
This might sound like an extremely slow question. I'm sorry, because I know y'all are all NFL fanatics, and I know y'all all know the game like the back of y'all hand. So I apologize if y'all take this question as disrespect. But was that 40-year-old Jerry as good as Prime Tay?
Man.
Honestly,
Okay. That's a good question.
That's a good one.
Maybe
40-year-old Jerry
not
or Devante
maybe
Adams?
not quite as good as Devante at 31 or whatever, but still caught 1,000 yards in receptions, and I want to say between 8 and 10 touchdowns. So it ain't like he was just stealing money.
Yeah.
Right. He was still a fantastic player, bro. And
He still drew double coverage.
Brown, I saw his whole career. And there were years where Brown was just as good as Tay, if not better. And Tim Brown never talked like that, bro. So that's all I'm saying.
Got you.
I'm going
And
to
I know
say,
receiver
yeah.
niggas is
I
different
get it.
now.
I get it. You're great, but you don't got to talk about it. I get
I'm
it.
gonna
You don't need
say
to put the
yeah
weight around.
because he still had 2 consecutive 1,000 yards, and they got to a Super Bowl in 03. He
Yep.
did his part though. You know what I'm saying?
Sure did.
He was good.
And Ragu, he was still drawing double coverage.
But he was still doing his part to what he
Hold on.
needed to do from like Rich Gannon and stuff like that. So I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay. Jay and Sander, I know that's before y'all time. Y'all niggas was probably born. Y'all niggas was probably born in 03.
Even
No,
Randy
I'm
Moss was on that team
2000.
for a minute and didn't even
2000, Tanner?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
2000.
Okay. I was close.
even Randy Moss was on the Raiders and never acted like that.
Was Randy still like that?
Yeah, Randy was still that's when he was fresh off Minnesota.
Minnesota?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. And
Any last thoughts on week 6, my brothers?
that's crazy that it's 6 weeks in already.
I know, right?
The time's
I feel
flying.
like we
bro.
just did the prediction episode.
But I know JC's excited because he's got his other sport coming up.
Oh, you know it. I got a couple episodes coming up this week.
You know what
or
that
next.
means,
We got
Ragu?
basketball coming up. I like that.
You know what that means, Ragu and Marv? That means every show from here on out at during basketball season, it's come on, let's go, move on.
Oh yeah, we won't be doing shows when it's dark no more. Absolutely. This shit is over with.
Gonna be pushing the time up and everything.
Because last year JC be like, all right, next game, come on, let's go. There's a game.
You know when JC doing like this?
Can y'all imagine
watching that game?
This nigga Ragu's stupid.
Let's wrap this up.
Hey, Ragu's stupid because I do be watching the show sometimes, and I be wondering, like if I go to something old, like, damn, why I keep going like this every 10 seconds?
Ragu, you want to hear something funny? I watched the old episode like a couple weeks ago. This nigga JC like laughed at what I said and didn't look like. I was like, this nigga.
Yeah, hey, look. I'm gonna do my JC impression. Here you go. Hey, yeah, so we got to wrap this up. Anybody got anything else to say?
Hey, here's my rebuttal. Hold on, I need to defend myself. Here's my rebuttal. Would y'all niggas not be the same way if we were filming on a Sunday?
Oh, most definitely.
Okay,
we couldn't even do it.
That's me, exactly. So that's me every day. All right, I can't help that we got 100 games.
Facts.
Are we out of there?
I got one more question. That I don't know if all of y'all are familiar with it, but I had a name that guy game that we brought.
Oh yeah.
And you got to tell me if it's a Hall of Famer or not. But I'm not gonna give you the name. I'm gonna just give you the numbers.
Yep.
And if you need more than just the numbers I read off, like if you want to know the accomplishments or accolades, I'll read them off too.
What sport?
This one is football today.
Let's make sure.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right. 730 receptions, 11,000 yards, 83 touchdowns. Is that a Hall of Famer? This is a receiver.
You said the numbers already?
Yeah, said the numbers.
730 catches, 11,000 plus yards, 80 plus touchdowns. Is that a Hall of Fame career for a receiver?
Well, what are the accolades?
You need the accolades. All right.
Any first team All Pro?
I was gonna say how many years.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna.
Okay, give me a second. If I give you the years, that's gonna give it away.
Oh, okay.
I can't see. Hold on. Three-time All Pro.
3-time.
It don't matter. Did he lead the league in receiving?
I don't think that should matter. Honestly.
Like at any point in time, did he have a season where he led the league in receiving? Yes.
Yeah. Hall of Fame. That's a Hall of Fame guy, and it sounds like Andre Johnson, or it sounds like Antonio Brown. I don't know.
We already did Antonio Brown.
We
did
Antonio Gates.
I feel like I know who it is, but
is it Dre? No, Dre already in the Hall.
Well, I want everybody's answer first. Is this a Hall of Famer to y'all?
Yes.
In my opinion,
I say yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Tanner, yes. Dre, yes. Coop, yes. Jay Will, yes. Or you don't know?
Borderline, yeah. I have to think of it as like, okay, this is your numbers comparing to everybody else who's trying to get into the Hall of Fame right now as well. Because like you can have good numbers, but if there's a lot of guys in front of you, especially at that certain position, then it can be tough to get in. But I'll say
how many yards?
Over 11,000.
But I feel like I know who you're talking about. Honestly.
Sounds like Julio.
I was about to say it sounds like Mike Evans.
No, Julio's still playing.
Y'all niggas are wrong. I like this one because nobody guessed it yet.
Damn, this is a good one this week.
So Jay, you borderline, you don't know. That's your official answer. Before I give you the name.
Yeah, I feel like it's a Colt now that you said that, but go ahead.
Megatron.
Fuck.
Really? Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Calvin Johnson don't already have a gold jacket?
He do. I don't ask based on whether they're there or not. I just go off of the numbers and
the number. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
So I'm sure I know everybody's answer now, but that's the whole point of it. See
Shit,
what
we
y'all
all
said
said
just
yes
about.
before we knew.
But the fact that y'all had questions
Yeah.
regarding it, it shows how much context matters.
Oh,
Yeah, context
absolutely.
does
Yeah.
matters a whole lot.
Because if I just came on here and
Yep,
asked,
cool.
is Calvin Johnson a Hall of Famer? Y'all wouldn't have wasted 2 seconds.
We would say, yo,
He said y'all wouldn't have wasted a second.
Yep, Coop on the real, bro.
Crazy. That was,
But appreciate y'all, my brothers. This was a good one in the books. Isaiah, I'm sorry, my brother. I know you're going to cuss me out next week, but I love you anyway.
Isaiah, we'll be in the house Thursday or Friday. Catch us on They Follow from Burners. I know he's going to have a lot to say because he missed our show, too.
hey, hit me up Friday, too. I'm on Friday.
All right.
If
You
you got
gotta work
room,
the
yeah.
weekend.
You going to do it Friday, Ragu? Because it's my squad. I feel me. I can't get in on that. Pause.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You work Thursday? But
I
you
work
Friday?
Thursday night. And then I'm off Friday. Friday. What I got Friday? Something going on Friday.
What time?
Oh, I'm doing my show Friday.
You want to do Thursday?
Yeah.
Before
we
you
can
go
do
to work?
Thursday. Yeah, we can do
Cool.
Thursday.
What time you free Thursday? Are you
I
free
get
Thursday?
off about 8 o'clock on Thursday.
Oh, see, that's a conflict because he go to work when you get off work. So.
But Friday, I'm off Friday. Hit me up. But I work the weekend, man.
All right, JC, you got to do 2 shows on Friday, bro.
Yeah, we film. Yeah, I'm filming like around like 1.
Okay.
What time can you get on, Mar?
What, on Friday?
Yeah.
Anytime. I'm off.
So
we can do like a late show.
Yeah.
I was gonna say early.
Let me know.
Oh, you mean like in the morning?
No,
well, I'm gonna be coming off of work, nigga. I'm gonna work Thursday night.
All right, so like a 4 p.m. Friday? That's a late.
You did a show at 1 a.m. with Isaiah, but we can't get an evening show.
It was 1 Eastern. It was 1 a.m. Eastern.
Y'all niggas ain't on the East.
I said East Coast because I wanted it to sound better. You know what I mean? Like it was later. All right, though. That's fine. We go Friday at
4.
Nah,
4
maybe
PM.
like 6ish to be safe.
Damn.
It's a prediction episode, so you know how those can go. We had to do 2 parts for our spit.
All right. But
by the way, yeah, we got an NBA prediction episode coming soon. Y'all be on the lookout for that. Thank y'all for tuning in the way y'all have been. Make sure we continue to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's take this to the furthest extent. That is episode 120 in the books.
Damn, 120?
120 of them things, man. So Friday it'll be 121. By the time I see y'all next week, it'll be 122. So
we up to
we on the road. We on the road to
Burners.
200, man. Make sure y'all check out Raider Ragu and follow from Burners this week. Check out my guy Coop. I don't know if he filming this week or not, but check out
definitely.
No Big Deal podcast.
Yes, sir.
Shout out my brother Tanner.
No Big Deal, bro.
Yeah. Come on,
my brother Tanner, my brother Jay. Appreciate y'all for pulling up last minute, man. My guy
Tanner.
Jay Will.
Good to
Much
see you,
love,
Tanner. Ain't seen you in a minute, brother.
Oh,
Jay Will, as always.
Before we get up out of here, for anyone that's watching this, make sure you go spot my blog on
absolutely.
blogspot.com.
Absolutely. Check out my guy.
Sir.
Where he's covering everything statistically and analytically.
Hey,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just make sure you do everybody. Just make sure you do everybody but the Patriots next week, please.
Oh, I'm not
go Rams.
I covered them.
Go Lakers. Go Dodgers.
Go Mets.
Go Sparks. Go Kings.
Howdy,
Peace. See
AP,
y'all later.
I'm still with you, AP.
In McVay, we trust.